Welcome to the Barbarian Horde, live on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles and Chased Kingdoms YouTube channels. From one barbarian to another, this live will make you go running for your mommies, enjoy the occasionally appropriate humor, and the epic giveaways. If you can't handle sarcasm and playful jabs at others' expenses, go and run for the chopper! So don't be a girly man, and make sure to subscribe to all of tonight's guests' channels, or I will hunt you down and find you. Now, let's start the darn show! Barbarian! Barbarian!
Hey everybody, yeah, we're back. We're back, baby. We're back. I know what you're wondering. Why is your head so small? Well, people said I had a big head, so I shrunk it. Trying out a new camera, getting to get a chance to see a little bit more of my background, which hopefully you'll think is cool. But irregardless, that's what we're up to tonight. We got some fun guests. We got our regular old co-host. That's right. He's regular and old. We appreciate everybody coming out and having a fun time. We're going to be doing some of our variety show. This is episode 2. That's right. We haven't scrapped it yet. We're still hanging in there. So hopefully everybody's enjoying some new things that we're doing, some fun stuff. Of course, we still do our trivia, and we always have giveaways just for y'all. But hopefully you'll enjoy our experience here this evening. So enough of all that. Here he is, our co-host for the evening and every evening. Here he is, Chase from Chase's Kingdom.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday.
Right.
Happy Thursday. Almost a Friday. We're this close. We're this close.
We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Then what? What do we got going on this weekend? Anything fun?
No, I got a baby birthday party. My niece's baby's first birthday. He's turning 1 year old. So I got that. I get to.
Will the baby know that this is happening, or is this one of those?
Most likely, no. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
well, you know, is there enough going on that you'll remember this?
After I get there and start drinking, because it's a party,
Yeah, right.
I might not remember. I don't know.
Right, I got you.
Answer that question.
Sounds like fun.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to an all-new Bearded Barbarian Collectibles and the Barbarian Horde live variety show. That's a lot. Might have to
It's a
cut that
mouthful.
down.
That's too much. We need to cut that down a little bit, but that's okay. That's good. That covers it.
So, but we got some variety and our usual antics. Correct? That's what I mean. It's a new year, so we're going to try some new stuff. Maybe, you never know. You never know what we'll come up with here in the future.
I have a pretty good idea what we'll come up with. It usually degrades down to something, but hopefully it's good fun. Hopefully people enjoy it. And we're going to ask for people's opinions. If you have some ideas on some things you'd like to see us do,
That's
why
what I'm
not?
saying. That's what I'm saying.
We may do it, we may not do it. Most likely, if it's a terrible idea, we won't. But
any idea from like Eric, if Eric starts in, then yeah, I ain't doing that.
Right. Yeah, that's otherwise known as a bad idea right there. Okay, so.
Well, I know I'm definitely having a good week because it's been beautiful here in Southwest Florida. We had 81 degrees today. And I think the low is 65 this morning, but it lasted about an hour and then that was over. So I'm happy about that. That's for dang sure.
It was 45 here, and I thought it was sunny and balmy because it's been freezing lately.
45.
We would get in the 15s and 20s and things like that. So when you hit 45, you're feeling pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Well, okay, let's see here. Where's he at? All right. Well, let's get our guests in here, get the show on the road. Thanks once again for hanging out with us for an all-new Barbarian Horde live variety show. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. And if you're new to the channel, you're definitely going to want to hit the subscribe, notification bell, future videos, future content like this with Bearded Barbarian Collectibles and Chase's Kingdom. Let's bring in one of our all-time favorite guests, Mama J, Metal Sister.
Hey guys,
what's happening? Oh, you okay? Hey guys,
yeah,
been one of those weeks.
It's
a long month. I mean,
it's longer
it's kind
now.
of the month has gone by quick, but it does feel like it's been a long month.
I mean, fires now. You got to worry about floods.
Yeah, well, we still got fires going on, and like I said, I mean. It's crazy,
raining
but
and fire.
We're not going to flood right here, but I know other places might, We're really close to the beach, and they used to make us have flood insurance, but we don't have to anymore.
But you do want that fire insurance.
They don't even allow you to get fire insurance. All those people's houses who burnt down, most of them did not have fire insurance because most companies stopped giving it to them because of where they lived.
Yep. Right. Nest egg, invest.
It's awful. It's awful. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, California is already real expensive, and then when they start rebuilding and having to refurnish, and it's going to make our costs even go up higher.
Yeah,
they're going to buy all the property and they're going to build all the high rises. It's going to be a bunch.
I think some people will try to rebuild. I really do, because they usually do up in those areas. We have fires all the time up there, but nothing like this. Usually it's small areas, I mean, this is whole towns are gone.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to Florida build down near the water because they don't like people building down the water anyway. I mean,
they're all right on the edge of the water. Most of them.
Prime real estate. When big money comes rolling in, you start. Well, you know what?
I mean, because I don't know how well you can see this, but if you look, you can't see it, can you? Oh, see, that's the water, and look at all that red. That's all the fire right along the water.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
That's craziness. Holy smoke. Well, hopefully your week gets better. Friday's tomorrow, as I was saying. So hopefully
Friday's only exciting for people that work.
Well,
sure.
If they work Monday to Friday.
Right.
Even when I worked, I didn't work Monday to Friday, so Fridays were never exciting.
Me, I'm like, Friday's it. I have no more responsibility other than worry about myself. I don't have to worry about work. None of that crap. It's Friday.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I want a 4-day work week. That'd be great.
I've never worked that kind of job.
Great. I was gonna say we're not gonna bring any of that variety in, but maybe we'll have a 4-day work week. You never know. This dude's crazy. He's doing all kinds of stuff.
Hey, a 4-day work week,
I love every minute of it,
that's what they will do here in California. People love that. They would rather work 4 10-hour days and have 3 days off.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Exactly. I did it for a very brief period of time. It was tough at first because you look at the clock and like, when is this day ever going to end? Holy smokes, what a long day!
But I've always worked 10-hour days.
Yeah.
I even worked, but even when I was working, up until health issues. But no matter where I worked or what I worked 5 to 6 days a week, 10 to 12 hours every day.
Yeah.
And most of the time I was salary, so that kind of sucked.
I'll bet.
Well, let's get our other guest in here. We always make him wait.
I was going to say, it ain't been 30 minutes
He
yet.
always yells at us.
I don't know.
Looking
Should we
at
wait
the
another
clock.
20 more minutes? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. No. All
Is
right,
he in
let's-
timeout?
Kind of. But that's okay. We'll bring him in anyway.
Right. The man that always brings the magic, Raise Chaos. What's up?
What's up?
He's like, you make fun of my hat, aren't you?
You guys, I swear.
He was falling asleep.
It was only 10 minutes.
Put
He
the
should let
hat
you
brim
go on
down.
Have you
Passed
seen the
out,
week
wait.
I've had? I fell for JKL's trap.
He did get
It's
you
not
really
your
good
fault.
with that video.
He sent me a box, which of course I'm going to be suspicious of, and then most of it was cool. But what did he do? He takes the video I make of it, and then he clips all my suspicion into making it look like I was unappreciative.
Well, he clipped what was in your soul. Is that pretty much what it was? So they
No.
he encapsulated what you were thinking, but didn't actually have
No,
the guts
because-
to say. Is that it?
Because
Okay.
you know he's the first person that ever brought me onto a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
And then the minute I came to yours, he started telling people he didn't like me.
Nah.
And I was like, I don't know what
Some
happened.
jealousy. It was a little
Yeah, a little
jealousy.
jealousy. A little jealousy.
And then he tries to turn it around saying that I
Maybe
don't like
center of
him, and I'm
attention.
like, and he set
Well, I
the
think
trap
we
like
started
this.
that though, Chase, didn't we? That Ray didn't like him.
Maybe.
I only told a couple hundred people. I didn't tell that many, so you know.
He only told everybody watching, who told everybody
No,
watching.
it's not like we're
everybody
manipulative.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A little
We made
manipulation.
it a secret amongst a couple hundred people, and those people they didn't realize it was a secret. That was their fault. So
So he's going to start. I'm just a victim now. I mean,
right, I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm
good
sure you are.
God.
I've been victimized all week.
Hmm. You say so.
That's the,
Trying to make
All right.
videos, everybody's victimizing me.
I hear you. It's a tough time. It's a tough place.
Everybody's victimizing him. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Alright. Well, before we get started, we definitely want to thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. And make sure you follow Mama J and Mr. Ray's Chaos. We'll be dropping their links in the comments section. Unless Christina Payne shows up, she'll be dropping them. But I'll give me a minute and I'll get them in there. But make sure you follow our guests. They're always dropping awesome content. Mama J's like every day dropping regular awesome content.
Mhm.
And my
Oh,
man
look
Ray,
at there
he's
she
always
is. She said her name.
See,
There she
it is.
comes.
Listen, I have never figured out to this day how she does it so fast.
She's
You know, it's like
she
when
could be
I'm
on the highway in a grocery store.
yeah, she's like, oh, I'm not doing this. I'm like, holy crap, I'm still looking for the first one. You
She's
know,
got
and
clones.
I
Spies.
do not want to be a
Clones,
mod.
yeah,
in any,
little minions.
any room that she's in that she's a mod, I don't want to be a mod because I can't keep up. You know?
No, you can't. You can't. She
She's
types way
prepared.
faster. Yeah, she always.
She takes
Yeah,
this stuff
she's
seriously.
fucking-
She knows what she's doing. She's done it a time or two. She knows what she's doing.
Listen,
She
I watched
refuses
her
to
run
lollygag.
whole cups in like Pop Top's room all by herself. So
Well, make sure you follow our guests. And thanks once again for hanging out with us. We normally do this show Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles channel and also Chase's Kingdoms channel. Welcome to the Barbarian Horde Variety Show. Let's get to some shout outs. Shout outs, shall we?
Sounds like a plan.
Well, you're going at it early tonight. I mean, last week, like you guys waited like a whole half hour to do this, or was it you just left me back?
Way
to point out the production level.
Exactly right. Thanks, buddy. No pulling back the curtain. Leave the curtain where it is. Okay. Good Lord.
Straight on.
Straight on. All right. Appreciate you coming, buddy. All right.
Man.
Nicholas, how are you doing, sir? Good job.
Nadia.
Nadia.
Hello, Nadia. In a while.
Let's see.
You still have snow, Nadia, or is it summer yet? Probably still snow, I would guess.
Here's
Mary Poppins.
Pop.
Mary Poppins. All right, Ant-Man. How are you doing, Ant-Man? Hey, why? Well, hello, Mama J. What about the rest of us? What are we?
I know. I thought
man.
Hey, man, I'm strong.
Not cool, dude. Not cool. You know, we're the hosts of the show. You say hello to us first, then the riffraff. I mean, the other people.
I was talking to them in the chat. That's why.
Oh, okay. I see.
Crew, what it do, my man? Proper Popper.
Always
Jay's out there greasing the palms, like, yeah, just say hi to me.
He just bought like $500 worth of shiz from Whatnot. The title of the video is "Don't Tell Sim." Don't tell the old lady that he bought $500 worth of Whatnot items.
He made a video, don't tell somebody, and you put it on the internet? That was smart. Yeah. Clever.
Yeah. Clever. Very clever.
Keep a secret. Shop tell the internet.
On Whatnot, inebriated. That's definitely a no-no.
Yeah, well, that's what happens.
It get clicky, you know. Your fingers get clicky.
You get drunk, and then you end up with one of those ab masters late at night or something like that.
Get Daddy Carnage.
Cat Daddy.
Swiping through.
All right. Appreciate you coming, Cat Daddy.
There she is. Queen of the mods. All hail.
All right.
Stina Payne.
Appreciate it.
And I think we are caught up for now.
Very good.
Thanks again, guys, for hanging out with us. So we have a little variety section. Now, I know you sent me some suggestions earlier, and we can go over those. I'd like to start with the hairy one. What was the hairy one? It's the 5 hairiest people.
Well, it's not people. I'm not specifically saying naming people. Like I would name Ray's number 1 if we were doing that. But I would
people you know, or
I wasn't gonna call people out. It was 5 hairiest characters. So we're gonna do like. Right, okay. So people could just you didn't get this, like Mama J?
From the Addams family.
5 hairiest characters.
Some advance notice of what we were going to talk about tonight. Is that what you're saying?
Not a clue.
That's Chase's fault. I sent it to Ray, so he had his. So.
I didn't know I was supposed to say that. I thought it was just a suggestion.
Is it from Addams family?
Well, it could be.
That's a good one.
It could be. Or there's a lot of 70s movies. You know, pretty much every 70s movies there would be hairy people there, right? So,
because they had long hair.
Well,
I'm going.
Not a lot of body grooming going on back in those days. I don't know.
George the Animal Steel.
Oh yeah,
that was one.
He was bald though. He was bald. There was no.
That was
hair
the only part of his body that was bald.
Because
that dude was a furry monster.
Right.
He's a straight fur.
I try not to pan down when I look at. I don't like to look at people. You know what I mean. I'm not trying to go below the equator. You know, that's not good. That's bad news.
Bearded Barbarian watches wrestling. He only watches the heads.
That's right.
Eye contact at all times.
Make eye contact and nothing else.
That would be funny.
Okay, so you're saying George the Animal Steel. Okay, that's good. So think about this. I want people in the chat to give us some suggestions on who they think hairiest characters. Okay, so Mama J, do you have one?
I just told you mine. You want another one?
Cousin It.
You said Cousin It. Okay, Cousin It. Okay. And that was from Addams family, I assume. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You know, the one that was just all hair.
Long hair.
He wasn't talking about your Cousin It.
I know, right? I was like, how many cousins are there?
Yeah, the cousins. I have some cousins. They could be called It. I don't know.
Did he just have long hair, or was he actually hairy, though?
I think it was just hair. He was literally
he was just hair. There was like something in it, and he was just hair.
Imagine the grooming that has to go on. There's so
Didn't
much.
he have little like
like,
creepy hands and
shampoo or
nothing? He was
condition. Just a wig. It was just a big wig, right? That's all it was.
Basically, I think.
Yeah. Just a wig.
everything
All right,
was
Ray.
just bald everywhere else.
Well,
Right, it was-
I'm just gonna do a spin-off of Mama J's because in the Addams Family Values, Cousin It shows up with his wife and their little fur ball of a baby. They just call what?
So he's going for what?
Oh, that's funny.
Hairiest character.
Hairiest
character.
Okay.
Jovi, it was just his chest.
Oh, listen. Let me tell you about Mr. John Bon Jovi. Yes, in the 1980s, the man had a hairy chest. But as time went on, like in the 2000s, his chest was as smooth could be.
There's a lot of information we're
You
getting
think
here.
we don't notice? You didn't wear a shirt in the 80s.
You did
Now, do you
this,
think he's-
meaning like you
We
found
did it for
out.
movies.
Yeah,
We
she put her hand up.
started doing
Oh,
movies, so they-
She's done that many times with her eyes.
I keep waiting for his hair
I
commercial.
can imagine.
Right.
Just imagine. Now, you think that's
Oh.
shaved or hair removal?
Probably hair. Knowing him, it was probably laser
Then he gets the
removed,
Jerry's where he's
so-
scratching it.
He's
Yeah.
up there with
He
Nair.
probably had it laser removed because he did it for
Right.
movies and stuff. So
Well, Christina's like the Wolf Man, and I'm like,
The Wolf Man. That's good.
Teen Wolf. That's a good
Teen
one.
Wolf.
Well, that was part of the time, though. That wasn't a full-time situation. Michael J. Fox was pretty hairless most of the time, so
Okay.
that's only part of the time.
Well, who you got?
Well, obviously Chewbacca, right? You got to say
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca, right?
Oh, that's
He's
a
very-
good one. Yeah,
He's
Chewbacca.
very,
That
very
was-
hairy. I mean, he wore that, the cod piece, so I don't know what was going on underneath there. But I mean, everywhere else, he
Bandolier.
was very hairy.
A cod piece doesn't go wear like a sash, dude.
Well, I mean, he probably got a little bit of a wear
Didn't there
of
was
what's going
that
on.
one?
It just
What
didn't
was it?
fit right. It's like-
Harry
Right.
and the Hendersons or something, where Harry was
Harry,
and he lived with them.
Right.
Yeah,
He was
Bigfoot.
the Bigfoot. He
Bigfoot.
was Bigfoot.
Hey, hide and
Harry
seek
and-
champion. You got to give it to Bigfoot.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, Bigfoot.
Dee Snider.
Yeah. Yeah.
D. Snyder. That's where- oh God.
Have you ever seen that man's hair? I'd die for hair like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's.
And how?
I mean,
All right, Chase. Who do
I
you
think
got?
that tops it. I think that's because Bigfoot or the
That's
Yeti. So I mean, that's close to Chewbacca. It's pretty much the same damn thing.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna go.
Thing.
Oh, well, that wouldn't be a character. That'd be an animal. I was gonna go with.
Well, it could be an actor too, of course, right? What about Robin Williams? He was very hairy.
He was very
There's-
hairy. Robin Williams
Very
was
hairy,
very
yeah.
hairy.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
oh, Joe Biden, didn't he say, I got hairy legs?
that's right. I don't remember that part of his speech. I'm
I
sure.
got
It was,
hairy
I don't
legs.
remember him saying that.
I don't remember him saying that, but he probably did.
Ewoks, yeah.
Ewoks.
Ewoks.
That's a
Mhm.
good one.
Alf.
Wasn't it?
But Alf
There you
wasn't
go.
real, but neither are Ewoks.
Hey, what do you mean he wasn't real? Who said?
Alf isn't real. Cousin It is real.
Alf isn't because of it. Alf, there's another good one.
Listen, I said I have some cousin its, so they are
ZZ
real.
Top.
ZZ Top. Yeah, ZZ Top. There you
ZZ Top was
Right.
hairy. Yeah, that's some hairy guy.
Mhm.
Harry Carey.
go. Okay, and then there's
Dynasty,
Ray's.
all the
Right,
Duck
Ray's
Dynasty.
your
I'm gonna
hero.
go the king of Harry would be King Kong.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
King
Most
Kong.
hair, he wins.
Well, there's a lot of bodies, so I guess that would.
Most hair. So, he definitely wins. Well, any
other ones?
suggestions?
Any,
Pops Mafia.
Yeah, like all the Ducks Dynasty
Yeah,
guys.
we already
they would
called
be
Cousin
considered
It.
hairy.
Oh, you saying Pops Mafia came in? I thought you were going to say that he was hairy. I didn't know. I mean,
Yeah,
I've
pretty
never
hairy.
seen him.
he's hairy too, Pops Mafia. Okay.
Well, he likes them Buffalo Bills. Sorry
Right,
about the
you-
Bills, man. They should not have
Hmm.
lost. I mean, that sucked.
Hmm.
I was like,
Did you
happy
expect
about
anything else? Let's be honest. All
it.
right.
Not with Kansas City, of course.
Or
I'm going to
anyway.
go ahead and go Sasquatch.
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 Which is a
Another
character
Sasquatch.
in Alpha Flight in Marvel Comics. 7 foot
But it's
tall,
the same thing as
Sasquatch-like
Bigfoot.
creature.
It's just another name for Bigfoot.
I'm talking about the character called Sasquatch.
There's an actual
Alpha
character.
Flight.
Yeah, there is a
It's a Marvel
character.
comic.
Yeah.
I know
Alright,
it
Marvel.
because they've never made a movie about him, but
All right,
That's
the
right.
Beast.
I was gonna say the Beast too. I was thinking the Beast.
The Beast. The Beast from Marvel.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Characters. Like looking around at my pops. Do I have
I'll
any
even got
Harry
Tasmanian
Pops?
Devil
Harry Pops.
Tasmanian Devil. Bugs.
because you've got the Bugs Bunny
Bugs.
character and you've got the DC
Yeah.
character called the same thing.
You gotta be
Oh,
careful
what's
looking
the-
at your pops because
Oh,
sometimes
Fuzzy
they'll
the
make
Bear,
those
that's a
fuzzy
good
that aren't
one.
fuzzy.
Like Goku, Dragon Ball Z, when they're the monkey guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we agreed we were going to
Those
talk about
aren't
anime
monkeys.
on this live, didn't we? Is that what we said? I think we're breaking one of the cardinal rules here.
These aren't
No
monkeys.
anime talk.
I never talk about anime on this channel because I am very decent and nice and I don't ever say anything wrong.
That's true.
Well, Dragon Ball's my favorite anime. if I
Unless
have
you
to
watched last week's episode.
Oh, just at the tail.
This week. What is it?
Oh, that's a
Well,
good one.
well,
Land of
that's
the
about all
Lost
I can
from
think of,
Chaka,
man.
the little guy.
Well, then there's
Yeah.
Gossamer.
Yeah.
Can't forget
Oh, yeah,
Gossamer.
Chaka.
I mean, in Florida, we got skunk monkeys.
Do what now?
Like the skunk monkey.
What's a skunk monkey? Is it a
It's like,
skunk or a monkey?
it's like a Sasquatch or a Yeti, but in Florida, they're skunk monkeys.
Yeah, they
stink.
just call the
You
same
can
thing
smell
different
it.
things. Florida thinks they're the first one to have one, so they got, oh,
Yeah. Yeah, you
That's
gotta
a
have
Sasquatch.
Florida,
No,
doesn't a
it's
lot
a
of things stink.
skunk
A lot
monkey.
of things stink in
skunk
Florida. Doesn't
monkey.
it?
The old
It's so hot down
skunky.
there. It's so many things are smelly.
You tell me it's just some pot dealer running around the woods.
Yeah.
how can they tell? Covered in mud.
Get it, bird. What's up?
All right, the bird is here. The bird man.
What's going on?
All right, well, hopefully everyone enjoyed the Gizmo. There's another one. There you go, Gizmo. Good job.
Gizmo's a good one, yeah. Alf.
All right, so that was interesting. Hopefully, you thought so. So we also have some ideas on. We're going to name our top 5 movies and our bottom 5 movies. Okay,
From
so
not just from 2024, right?
no, ever. I mean, if you want to, like I said,
No,
I'm
just
not going to
from
write these down and
2025.
hold you to it. You're welcome to talk about whatever you want, but I didn't watch many movies this year,
You've got
so
28 days of movies to pull from.
oh, right, only this year. So think about your top 5 and, more importantly, your bottom 5. And you have to defend your answers because Ray's is going to say some things that nobody's going to know what movies they are. And
You're not going to
so
want to hear my defense on them, so.
well, you're welcome to. That's just a reason for me to find a way to bring some sensibility to things. So to get you to understand how wrong you are.
So.
I like to do that. I like to do that when people have their opinion and tell them how wrong their opinion is. That's good fun, don't you think?
Actually, I welcome that because I want you to find a worse movie than my worst movie. So
I see. Well, are we going to know what these movies are? Are you going to say a thing and nobody will even know what it is? So it'll be easy to defend.
well, if it's true, it's easy to defend.
How do we know that though? How do we know
Not
if it's true
true.
if nobody's heard of
Keep
it?
doing this, man. It's not my fault that I know more than you.
I think it's one of those things where you will say something that you know we won't know, so people will think that you know more than we do.
And if you
How
were
about that?
smarter, you would know better.
I'm incredibly smart about the things I know because the things I know are important. That's the way I look at it. Okay? Because if I don't know, it's not that important. Let's be honest. Otherwise, I would know it.
Like how many Ghostbusters there are.
That's right. There are only 3.
There are only 3.
3 and only 3. All right. Very good. So you thinking about these? You got them right here?
I got 5 that are top 5.
Yeah, top 5 is easy, but I picked my top 5 of all time. So
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Mine's fluid. Like sometimes I'll add one in there, and then
5 worst movies.
I've worst movies.
Thankfully, you let me know before the chat, so I'm already ready on mine.
Obsessed with horror.
Nobody fool me.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
One, and then we'll do one good one. You don't have to do them in order. If you want to, you're welcome to. But one good one, and then we'll go around, and then we'll do one bad one, and then etc. You understand how that works? Can everyone manage that?
The bad ones. I haven't done the bad ones yet.
Lord. It's not that hard, is it? You can't think of the worst movies ever that you've seen.
I don't like to think about the worst movies I've ever seen.
Usually forget those movies, you know.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm scarred by some of these movies that I've seen. Scarred emotionally.
That's basically how I made my list. Was what scarred me.
Why do I think that the worst ones ever will be Ray's favorite ever? That's what I really think that's going to happen.
Caligula.
That is a good movie.
See, I told you. That's one of his best. I told you.
That movie.
That's Trouble. See, there you go. Very predictable. Very predictable.
Kristen. She said Die Hard.
Hey, it's not one of my favorite, but geez, no way.
You're saying to put that on the bottom. That's great.
Oh man.
Are you hurting your brain, Chase? Is it really that complicated?
Yeah. It's working harder now than it has all week. So,
Yeah. So I got one bad one.
Just one? What the heck, man?
he likes everything.
He does. He kind of does like everything.
Well, what do movies count if you haven't seen them?
Yeah. If you don't
I guess. I mean, I don't know how we would know that you haven't seen them. I mean, that's your business.
Well,
but
I definitely haven't seen this movie. And
I think I know where we're headed. You know,
It's hard to defend as to why it's on your list if you haven't.
Yeah, I'm
seen
sure
it.
I'll make
I
something
could
up.
defend it a little bit.
Oh,
a little
yeah,
bit. I got a little defense. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's harder than I think because I hate a lot of movies. So
Yeah, there you go.
let's see.
Well, we're not going to test you on this thing. I mean, you know, it is what it is.
You have to defend it, but we're not going to test you.
Well, we are going to test to make sure. I want to know why you don't like it, but
right. Yeah, I know. I can definitely tell you why I don't.
He's saving the interrogations for my selections.
Okay.
somebody's going to say something silly, and I'm going to have to be very angry about this thing.
Oh, I'm going to tell you guys right now that every movie that I don't like is probably a highly rated love movie.
Yeah, troublemaker. We got a troublemaker on our hands here.
You got a troublemaker.
I got three. Let's see. I'm going to put top 5.
All right.
The Flash.
It's not the worst one, but
The Flash didn't even make my list. I have some that I feel are worse.
No, that's on his favorites because he's freaking. Even though he hates the Flash, it's his favorite movie.
Talking about me?
Yeah.
Not my it's not one of my favorites, but I mean, Batman saved it. Like, put it this way: if Batman wasn't in there, he'd have gone on there. There's no doubt about it.
You got the Keaton.
Saved it.
You can't fail with the Keaton.
I mean, it didn't make it great, but it made it better. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay. I got that one. It's kind of garbage.
We all waiting on Chase?
Yeah,
Sure.
it's just dead air. That's
And
all
wait,
good.
and he had the list before me and Ray's?
Yes, he did. He was the
I
second
didn't know
person
he
to
was
have
making this. I thought we were just going to spitball this, not have to write it down.
Can. I don't have it written down. It's all up here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we're really waiting.
I can think of another one that I
We'll be
hate
waiting when
before
it's
it's
my
over.
turn. That's
I got it.
when
I got a
we'll be
list.
waiting.
I'm good.
When it's my turn.
We're
Then
good.
we'll wait because my memory stinks. Okay, so
It's gonna be his
Oh, no,
turn.
I would
After
already
we'll wait.
forget if I didn't write it down.
We're gonna need a 30-second timer for when it's Bear to
we might need a 30-second timer for my turn. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, comment. Johnny Knight. Welcome to the show, sir.
Mm-hmm. There you go,
Little
buddy.
Barbarian Horde in before gaming.
There you go.
Appreciate you stopping in, man.
All right,
Okay,
whose turn
yeah,
is it?
let's
Who wants
go.
to go first?
Let's go. You go first. You go first.
You want me to go first?
Start
Yeah,
and you
Mr.
Well, you always like to go
Start
first
with
for
me and
everything
end
else.
with me.
Here we go.
Okay, so I'll start. We're going to do favorites. We're going to do, the good ones, and then we'll do the bad ones. Okay, so my favorite movie of all time, even though I said we don't need to rank them, is Braveheart. My favorite movie of all time is Braveheart. Excellent movie. I'm part Scottish. And there's bloodshed, and people got their heads cut off. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, you know what I mean?
What part, though? Your feet.
The tears that he cries when he doesn't win.
My ears and my feet.
Those are
part
Scottish.
Irish.
Well, yes, there's all kinds of parts. But
that's a banger of a movie, though, for sure.
It's
an
amazing movie. It was an amazing movie, and I've seen it many times. I've seen it many. You gotta be in the right mood for those kind of movies, but it was one of my favorite movies for sure. So you can't long one. It's kind of interesting. A lot of my favorite movies are longer movies, so usually I don't have a attention span for that.
Fall asleep and wake up and it's still going.
The old days. They made movies
back in the old days. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
Let's go. I'll go Fight Club.
Fight Club.
Never seen
Excellent.
Yeah. Oh my God! I remember getting that. I don't think it left my DVD player for at least a year. Like I almost watched every other
Brad
day.
Pitt, right?
Brad Pitt.
That's why I didn't see
Edward
it. 'Cause I'm not a Brad Pitt fan.
You don't like Brad Pitt?
Edward Norton. Oh, he was so good in that movie. I mean, that movie was just. Whew. And at the time, I was in a black metal band. We all practiced at my house, so it was always playing. Just as practice is going on, there's a big screen with Fight Club.
You said black metal, so you were in blackface? Yeah. I don't understand. What was happening?
No, black metal.
Oh.
Not a blackface band. I don't think they do blackface bands.
Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Because a long time ago, that might have been okay back in those days.
A long time ago.
Anyway.
I used to wear black metal paint, but it wasn't all black.
I see.
So
it was a different vibe. It was a different vibe.
For some reason,
check it out.
I have the movie poster from Fight Club from when I worked at Blockbuster. I'll have to check it.
You know, Chase, I would have actually put that on my list.
In there.
I'm such a big fan. The first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club.
Well, we don't talk about Bruno either, but that's beside the point.
I don't know. Look up Ill Rotted Soul if you want to see my old black metal band from the 90s. Pretty cool. But there you go. Fight Club. Great movie, beginning, end, wrapped up. I mean, the storyline was just phenomenal. Really, really good watch. So if you haven't seen it, it's definitely one of those things you need to watch.
It's a good movie. It really is a good movie. I'm working on the physique that Brad Pitt had right now. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
How many bodies you got to stitch together to make it?
Here's the reason why you should watch it.
It might take a little bit.
Who I can't remember. Meatloaf was in it.
Well,
Meatloaf was in it.
He was?
Meatloaf fan.
Yeah.
I didn't remember Meatloaf. When was Meatloaf in Fight Club?
Was in Fight Club?
He was Bob. Yeah, Bob.
I didn't watch Fight Club, so I don't know. But I didn't know.
Remember that
character. Boobs. Bob with the boobs. The guy that had the
boobs.
I love
Meatloaf.
Oh, I need to see the movie. It's been a while.
Yeah,
I don't remember that scene.
Remember Bob.
You got to remember Bob.
I saw it.
So.
I've seen it about 3 or 4 times, but way back.
His name was Robert Paulson. See, this man gets it. I'm telling you, it's worth a watch. You got Meatloaf, a bunch of awesome actors. Great movie.
I do love meatloaf, especially with potatoes.
I
have meatloaf vinyl over here. You know.
Oh, there you go. Meatloaf. Well, he only had one good song. I mean, let's be honest. Okay.
He had multiple good songs.
I'm sorry?
He had multiple good songs.
I remember the one song. The one song.
Mama Jay's about to throw down.
Shit. What was the what was I missed it?
Barbarians wanting to fight with me.
I wasn't fighting, I was just explaining.
I didn't pick my movie because you both picked action. I don't know what Ray's is going to pick, but I guarantee I'm not picking an action movie.
Okay. You're welcome to pick whatever movie you want.
My favorite movie of all time is Grease.
Grease.
And I'm going to tell you, it lives through the decades. And when they released it on VHS, me and my best friend watched it so many times that we wore out 3 VHS tapes.
Nice.
Wow.
And this year we hit 50 years of being best friends.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's
Is it more of a
Holy crap.
musical than a movie? It's really a musical, though. It's not
hard
really
to
a movie,
keep-
It is
is
a
it?
musical.
It's still a
Old
movie.
friends like that back in the day.
It's because they sing and stuff, so it's basically considered like a musical.
Musicals are movies. I mean,
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
they recorded
it's a
them. I
movie.
mean,
It has a storyline.
they have
they're
sets, they have
singing,
actors.
They're singing parts. I find that disturbing.
Change my
Anyway,
list.
all right. we're back
It's
to-
like Grease 2. You get Michelle Pfeiffer. What more could you ask for?
less
Yeah.
singing. Less
Uh-huh.
singing.
I didn't ask
Um,
for Grease 2, that's for sure.
I actually, it's not my favorite, but I do watch it. I do enjoy it.
Shit.
Nobody
Uh-oh.
asked for that movie.
We got race next. What's-
Here we go. We're going down the rabbit hole, y'all. Go ahead.
I'm going to say Shaun of the Dead because that
Oh,
is a movie
what?
that I
Oh,
have
yeah,
to watch every
I thought you were
year.
going to say bad movie. Yeah, that is a great
That's
movie. That's a great movie.
Agreed.
My favorite
Yeah.
parody movie, for sure.
So, yeah,
That
try and
was
fight me
excellent.
on that one, you weirdo.
No, it was good. You
I
named
bought
a
the
movie.
Blu-ray. I got the
heard of
Blu-ray.
it. I saw it and actually liked it. So what does that tell you? Something's gone wrong here. I don't know what
Something's
happened.
extremely wrong.
Something's extremely wrong here. I wouldn't say it's a top 5 or 10 for me, but it is a good movie. I've seen it many times.
I
Shaun
don't
of the
know,
Dead.
Chase, if you read what Christina wrote.
Um, I think I did. Somebody's got.
Oh, that is cool.
The outfit.
Ed Norton's
what
outfit. Yeah, that's insane.
Wow,
that is
cool.
absolutely insane. First comes Sergeant Pepper, Star Wars.
Pops Mafia said, "But
Dying
Forrest
Young.
Gump." Those are good movies. Those are real good.
Forrest Gump is good. Sergeant Pepper's is good. I love
Dying
Sergeant
Young. I
Pepper's,
remember that
Sergeant
movie.
Pepper.
It's
Remember
very
the
sad.
Titans
I
was
can't.
good.
Yeah.
Remember the Titans.
Star Wars is always good. The
Yeah.
4, 5, and 6 are good. The rest are all okay.
Yeah, you'd have to do like your favorite Star Wars movie. Return of
Yeah.
Jedi.
You can't do the whole 9 series. You can't have 9
I
or 1.
watched them all, but you know what? Nothing for me, because you got to. I was 7 years old when these movies started coming out. You know,
Me
they
too.
were big movies for us growing up.
I remember enjoying
I had all
movie
the
7,
toys.
except I didn't see the first 6, so I still don't know, like, what happened with the rest of that series.
Star Wars?
How
There's so
dare
many
you?
different
I
Star
don't
Wars
have the how
series.
dare
It's crazy.
Ridiculous.
Holy smokes. All right. So, what is your next top 5 favorite movies, Barbarian?
No, we're
Oh,
on
no, we're
worst
doing
movies now. We're
this-
alternating.
Oh, now we're
doing
we're
this
alternating. Oh, okay.
We're all-
This is
Yeah,
where you
we're
need to be
top.
worried, big man.
This is where we're going to
Listen, I already know I'm going to piss everybody off, so
go. Most likely. Most likely.
Or worst movies, in your opinion, worst movies or
The movies
movies you
in your
just
opinion.
dislike.
yeah, I picked movies I did.
Die Hard, Christina. We already know
I picked
your
movies
answer.
I dislike.
Mine are factually the worst movies ever, so.
I see.
No, I picked movies I don't like.
Right.
But some
All right,
bad
you
movies
ready?
are really good.
Yeah. Go.
The first one is Batman and Robin. I hated it. Absolutely despised that stupid movie. And Joel Schumacher never, I don't think he ever made a movie again afterwards. I think that was it for him. They may have had him
Batman.
shot afterwards. I'm not too sure. What a horrible movie.
Took him in
remember
the
if he
back
did
of the
either.
shed.
It's Batman with nipples, is it not? Or was I that's the wrong one?
It did kill the franchise for a
It
while.
did. They pretty much killed it. They pretty much killed it. It was a real shame.
I'll see if I can post it.
Batman and Robin. What a scam. I was all excited. Oh, it'll be good. And then it was terrible.
Only
Robin
Batman
stinks.
movie
I
I
don't
ever
really know why
watched
they
from
need Robin.
beginning to end is Mr. Freeze. I've
Mm.
never seen any other Batman
Stop
movie.
breeze.
I'm not a Batman
Arnold.
fan.
Some
Well,
Arnold.
The original Batman
Now,
was good. One
OG
with, what's his name?
Superman, I've seen all those movies many, many, many times. But, you know.
They were pretty good. They weren't my favorite, but they were pretty good. All right, Chaster, what do you got, my friend?
Bad movies. Bad movies. I'll just get that one that we were talking about in the beginning that was out of the way. I have not seen this movie, but I bet it's horrible because I think it stinks that it's everywhere, and they're still making crap for this movie. Barbie.
I knew you were going to pick this one. I knew
It's a
it.
garbage
Well, you see,
movie.
it's one you haven't
should be
seen.
ashamed if you went and watched it. Shame.
Shame.
I didn't
Walk
go
of
watch it. I
shame.
watched it at home because I don't go to the movies. But I'm going to tell you this. I expected
my
it to be just the worst movie ever. and it was a little better than I thought it was gonna be.
You made it through the movie.
I made it through the movie.
I watched
Not
it,
my
but
Harley.
I didn't really
That's
see
not
it.
my Harley Quinn.
Really kind
I
of
would
threw me
not
off.
watch that movie.
I didn't like how wimpy he was, but like I said, I made it through the movie. You know, it wasn't great, but it was okay.
It had some solid laughs.
Yeah.
Oh, we know you got. You had to. Did you wear
I
your
never
pink
saw
hat
it.
instead of the?
Chase, I never saw it. I couldn't.
I watched
Couldn't help
it.
you. There's only so many hours in your life.
No,
Okay.
I'm
And at some
concerned.
point,
Ray,
you're
did
just
you
like,
go
I
by
can't watch that crappy
yourself
stuff.
when you went to see this movie?
Christina said,
Go see it in the theater, no.
Because there was
The
a
only-
Cool Boy Ken, and that would be
I don't
Chase.
go see the theater.
The
He
only
even had the wrong
reason you
name.
go see
See?
Chase, the
Another
only reason you go and see this is if you're on a date with a really hot girl and you feel like there's a chance afterwards. Other than that, there's zero reason to see this movie. None whatsoever.
That's
That's
it.
all I'm
Honestly,
saying.
if
Dressed
that's your
up to
goal,
go see
Barbarian,
this
you
movie.
should just stay home because it's not.
Aye,
People dressed up in pink, and oh yeah, I was like, there is no way I'm going to the movies with these
Pass.
crazy people. I'll wait till it's on TV.
You're right.
Yeah, to see that's what. Yeah, I would go. I would absolutely watch it if it was Britney
If
Spears.
Brittany, I
You're
couldn't.
not,
even
you're
see
not
it, I'm
ruining my
sorry.
Harley Quinn. You're not ruining my Harley Quinn. You're not taking that away. No, I will not watch that movie.
Who's going to be Harley Quinn?
No, Barbie was Harley Quinn.
Oh,
The
Really?
actor that
Well,
plays
not
Barbie.
Margot Robbie played both.
I guess
Margot
I
Robbie.
never even paid attention.
No, she did not.
Oh,
she did
dear.
not play
She was-
Barbie.
She kind of did, but it's all good. It was a different.
All right,
All right, Mama J. Time to make everyone mad. What have you got?
it's time for me to be booted off the Bearded Barbarian show.
If this starts with a D and ends with an L,
And the
I'm
worst
gonna be
movie
very,
that I've
very
ever tried to watch and could not get past the first 5 to 10 minutes. And my God, I'm still sitting here in tears that I have not been able to watch Wolverine's new movie because I just can't stand Deadpool. Worst movie ever. Deadpool.
Jesus.
His head's peeking through my wall over here.
Now, can we find anybody that would agree?
Probably not. You
It's-
probably will find nobody.
I would say that's
I do not like Deadpool.
That's
That's
hard
gonna be
to
hard.
agree with.
You just don't like Ryan Reynolds, or you just
No.
don't
I
Deadpool?
like Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
I watched
I don't
Ryan
think
Reynolds
we do,
back when he
because
used
he's
to
pretty
have
much
those
it.
two
He's pretty
guys
much
in a
him.
Pizza place,
I'm
or
feeling-
two guys, a girl in a pizza place, his old TV show. I've been watching Ryan forever. I do not, honestly, Deadpool is such a Jim Carrey character, and I can't stand it.
So
Jim
I
Carrey.
figured it was the ninja suit. I'm like, do you have something
Nope.
against ninjas?
My son is a huge Deadpool fan. That's one of his favorite characters.
It's one of my favorite characters.
So I do buy and get Deadpool stuff, but I do not like Deadpool.
Okay, so everyone in the chat knows if you've
Okay.
got some Deadpool stuff to send it promptly to Mama J.
And I'll put it right
Make
up
sure.
here with my favorite singer, Mariah Carey.
Mhm.
Stab.
Oh yeah, don't you see all the marks on her? I do on her when I'm mad.
Poor Mariah.
Let the dog play with it for a little while. Take it back.
I can't
thrown
look.
it
Jim
outdoors
Carrey got a
couple
stray
times.
too. Did you hear that? Jim Carrey got a stray bullet there too. That was something. That was terrible.
Wow.
Terrible. All right. Well, moving right along. That we forgot to put the thing on there that what people say in the live has nothing to do with what Chase and I believe. Okay, we certainly don't believe any of that. So just so you know, don't lump me in.
Do I give her the panda action? Panda! Panda! Yeah.
I'd take that panda action just so I don't have to watch Jim Carrey, or not Jim Carrey, Deadpool.
Jim Carrey. Here we go. Jim Carrey got a stray again. And then that's
But
something.
it wasn't Panda Pool.
Panda pool.
Oh.
It exists.
All right. So,
But no, it has
Ryan
nothing
Reese.
to do with
Like
Ryan
Grace.
Reynolds. I like Ryan Reynolds.
You go, man.
I think
Okay,
Ryan Reynolds
well,
is more like Deadpool than you can imagine.
I
But
liked him
okay.
better
I think
in
he
Blade.
is, but there's
Blade,
just
that
something
was
about
great. He
Ryan
was
Reynolds.
great.
I like Ryan Reynolds. I just don't like.
Okay. You asked for this.
Did I?
My first one is Freeway 2, Confessions of a Trick Baby.
What is it?
It's called Freeway, Part 2,
Part 2
Confessions of a Trick Baby.
of a Trick Baby.
A trick baby. Okay. And what is this a 70s movie, 80s movie? Did it just come out?
90s.
What is this? 90s. And are we
Got,
sure this is a movie?
Natasha Lyonne in it. And
Who is in it?
Gallo, who I just
You're
those are the only
listing
two
people I've never
remember
even
from
heard
it.
of. Who are these
You
people?
haven't heard of anything though.
I'm looking
Is
at
anyone
your
on this
picture,
live familiar
Christina.
with this?
That's awesome.
I
With
would be
this,
curious if anybody has actually heard of that movie or hasn't seen it.
Right. Okay. It sounds like a terrible movie. I guess nobody's seen it. That makes a good point.
I
And what's
needed
so
a
bad
shower
about it?
after I watched it?
Or what was wrong with it?
We're not going there.
Was it the storyline, or was it?
Let's just say at the end of it, I felt dirty and felt like I needed a shower.
All right.
Okay, well, the Serbian deal is horrible.
Mm.
It was so bad.
I haven't seen that movie, so I didn't put that
Don't
on
watch
the
it.
list.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh my god, yeah.
It's like, don't watch it or go watch it.
Yeah, it's a don't watch, but you should watch, but don't watch that.
Make it for mine, please. I think we already know what his number one is.
Just remember, I didn't tell you to watch it. Somebody else told you. All right.
All right.
Oh, all right. So I got to think of movies that make people angry.
Well, you don't have to. I think
Well, now I
Barbie,
want to.
I think you get a couple upset people from Barbie. You never
Oh,
know.
Barbie, come on.
Not
Can't
me.
tell you who's getting a Barbie. Oh, I got to go get a
Come on,
tattoo.
here, Barbie. Let's go party.
It's a good song. I like the Barbie song. I don't. Anyway,
Please don't.
okay. So we're on to good ones
Yes.
again, right? We're back.
Back to
Okay.
good.
All right. So my second favorite movie is Gladiator. You sensing a theme here? Gladiator. Excellent movie. Again, long
I'm a little
movie.
surprised
again,
there's no
action.
barbarians in these movies.
Well, they're fairly close.
We're waiting for Conan. Is that-
Waiting for Conan. Conan's a good
I
movie,
used to
but I
watch
wouldn't
those
have done that.
Conan Barbarian movies back in the day.
I used to. I absolutely did.
Me too.
Maybe he's the bearded gladiator instead.
Maybe.
Mm,
Maybe. Now, I haven't seen the new Gladiator yet. I've heard bad things, so I'm not sure if I'm too jazzed about it. I know that Russell Crowe's none too pleased with it. He keeps getting annoyed that he felt. I don't know if you saw that he said something about
I
he
saw
wanted
it.
to
It
get
was-
paid
it was-
because people get asking him how's the movie. He said, "I've never seen it. I'm not in it." So
yeah,
Russell
but-
Crowe just keeps
It was
getting
good.
annoyed.
It was
I mean,
okay.
that,
it's got Denzel in it, so
They
it
they should have
kinda-
put him in
that
in
helped.
some way, don't you think? They should have put him in some bit part at least. I don't know, but anyway, it was an excellent movie. If you haven't seen it, then I don't know where you've been.
Justin
But
Dekelly.
excellent movie.
All right, so we're going good movies.
Good movies.
All right, one of my all-time favorites that every time I see it on, I watch it, and I own it. The Holy Grail. Holy
that is a
Grail.
classic.
Love me some Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Indiana Jones one. I was lost there for a
No.
second. Okay.
Okay.
Are you talking
Wasn't
about
called the
Monty
Holy
Indiana
Python?
Jones.
That was called
It's
The Last
got big-
Crusade.
The Last Crusade, right. I had a senior moment or a raise moment, whatever you want to call it.
Love that movie.
I love
night,
that movie,
all
but
the
it's the worst
skits.
ending ever.
I love the ending because
It kind of
That-
fit, if you ask me.
it's
If it was
almost kind of
Tolkien's
like when Deadpool talks to the camera, third person thing.
Right.
The Hulk, She-Hulk.
Me, She-Hulk. Don't bring it up, man.
That,
You'll be
that's
hearing
a
about
show.
this later.
That's-
Even though it's not a
that's-
movie, you'll be hearing this later. Okay, just
That's
so you know.
shows. So we'll go shows next time.
It's just
We'll do shows
that's
next
not
time.
even a movie.
Kind of a movie.
Yeah, Monty Python, the Holy Grail. Great.
The
freaking
only thing I
movie.
don't like about
love
that is the
that
ending.
damn
So
movie. They just killed the guy. I don't know, man.
It very much has a cult following, so people that
Mhm.
like that movie will continue to watch it, or like
Oh, yeah.
like Rocky
Doesn't
Horror
matter.
Picture Show.
I grew up on that movie. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to
there
Galaxy
you
Con
go.
right up the road here,
It's
and
funny
John
you
Cleese
mentioned
was
that.
there. And he came. It was funny because he came in. Most people, want him to sign Holy Grail stuff, but he came in,
Oh, yeah.
and when he walked in for the panel, he was crippled, and people were like, "Oh, he's really falling down." And then he kind of skipped in. He kind of convinced everyone that he was old and brittle, and he's always pulling gags. But it was good. Yeah. All righty. What do you got, Mama J? Now, how are we going to upset people?
Oh no, this is a favorite movie, and most of you probably never even heard of it. Right. But it gives me great memories, and I love this movie. And it's called Hard to Hold. Came out in '84, and it has Rick Springfield in it. His first movie.
Okay. That's
right. And you were worried I was going to make up movies.
Yeah, I've never heard of this one.
Listen, when that movie was released, back in the day, movies used to be released in movie theaters every Friday. Okay, there was no midnight showings, unless it was something special. You went the next day, and that day, of course, a Friday, we were in school. My mother kept me out of school so that we could go to the very first showing of Hard to Hold. I was like 14 or something, or 13, going to be 14, something like that. Yep.
Interesting.
And I love that movie. I have an autographed copy, actually.
Hard to Hold. Good God.
I actually have the one with the white cover on it, though. That's
how hardcore she is. She got
go
the
down. No, go back.
So the guy's got a mullet.
This one right here, the third one over. Two more from that one. That's the one I have autographed.
35 beans. If you want it right now on eBay.
Anybody looking for that?
I loved that movie.
Okay. I knew we'd go a little astray here, but that's interesting. All right, Rays, here we go.
We're on the good ones?
Yep.
I put down Willy's Wonderland.
Willy's Wonderland.
Is this one of those adult features? Is this an adult feature?
No, this was a movie that they made when Freddy's Five Nights at Freddy's was still like in legal limbo, and they couldn't make a movie. This was Nicolas Cage making his version.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
It is. I don't think I've ever seen that.
And this is a good one of your favorite movies. This is the top 5 favorite movie of all time. This is what you're telling me.
Easily.
Really?
Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Nicolas Cage fighting animatronics. It is freaking brilliant.
It sounds interesting. Never heard of it. Never even heard of it. Willy's Wonderland.
It's killer.
I've seen a lot of Nicolas Cage movies, but I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I've never heard of this one.
But my favorite one, obviously, is not anybody else's favorite one, which is Valley Girl.
He produced it, everything. It was on Shudder, is where it started. I think it's made its rounds on the other streams.
No, I believe that he produced it. I have no doubt that that's
right. Right.
Oh yeah, dude, it's like one of his best movies ever.
We did list the best movies. We were talking about the best movies just now, or these worst movies? Because maybe we're getting confused. Did you get confused, Race? Because this is
nope.
Listen, I'm writing it down so I can remember to try to
Check it out.
Life is really short for it to be. How many times would you say you've seen that, Race? Once or several?
After the 4th time I watched it, I had to get it on DVD. So, boom.
Nice.
I've inflicted on everybody I know in person, too. So, boom, you got to watch this.
All right, guys. We'll start thinking of that hashtag. Normally we do hashtags if you're familiar with the show. We'll pick a hashtag here shortly, but think of one now. When we tell you to post it, and we'll get somebody, maybe one of us, pick the hashtag, and then we'll start a giveaway. All right, so we're going to bad movies now?
Yeah.
We're on to bad movies. Bad movies.
You're up.
My turn. Piss people off again. That's right. So So there's lots of bad movies, and I was trying to think of different genres of bad movies, and people are probably not going to like me very much for this, but I'm going to say The Ring. Okay, so it's a horror. People don't know it's a horror movie, right? Now, it's not specifically bad because of it's poorly made. It haunted my nightmares for weeks. I did not sleep literally for weeks. Now, I've seen horror movies, and it's just like, okay, it's a bunch of gore. This was the most friggin' frightening thing ever. I swear. Little girls scared me. Every time I saw a little girl, I went running in the other direction because it's not. It really.
You've been doing that since you were a child, though.
Right.
The Ring.
And I didn't. And luckily, I wasn't watching VHS tapes at the time because I would never watch another movie again. Afraid somebody'd slip me a tape that It was frightening. I hated that thing so bad. So.
Okay,
I don't really like horror movies, but I really hated that. That was exactly. There it is. Thank you for that. Ring 2 was a little better, by the way.
He won't sleep tonight now.
The second one afterwards. So
just a quick reminder, real quick.
Right now.
Okay, The Ring.
The Ring.
All right. Well,
Did you like this movie? Did
I mean,
everyone see this one?
I got a couple. Of
I've
those
never
movies.
seen it.
I thought it was.
I don't watch
really
a lot of horror.
I like the
horror
concept.
movies.
I thought the concept, storyline wise, was pretty cool.
It was interesting.
I actually thought it was pretty cool.
If I
It
wanted to
wasn't your
never sleep
typical
again, I'd watch it
slasher
again.
movie, so-
But, yeah. It was,
I used to watch horror movies when I was younger all the time.
No, there's a
Bloodier and
sequel to
gorier,
that,
the
Barbarian.
better. But then I grew up and realized that's kind of like reality, and I didn't want to watch it anymore.
well, like I said, most of them are someone chasing you down and killing you with an axe or something like that. I don't find that
Oh,
scary.
I'm not even going to bother running.
This was just really. Somebody did a good job of scaring me, and I'm not interested.
If
in that
anybody gets the notion, all you have to do is mail the Barbarian a VHS tape to his P.O.
I'll put it
box.
right in the garbage. Put it right in the garbage. Exactly right.
well,
Doesn't have to be.
Seven?
Doesn't even have to have anything on it because he's not going to
serial
watch.
killer.
No, I'm not
movies.
gonna watch it. Not gonna watch it.
Mr. Holly English in the house. What's up, Mr. Holly?
All right.
No intro, no outro.
All right, Chase. What do you got, my friend?
This probably pisses people off. Rocky Horror Picture Show is garbage. Hate
Wow.
that movie.
That is
I
gonna
can't
make
stand the singing. All of it. The only good part about the movie is Meatloaf.
Following though,
Meatloaf
Yeah,
again.
following.
Meatloaf,
2 times
right?
we
That's the
mentioned
only-
Meatloaf in this live. That's
the
just
only
crazy.
I hated that movie. I immediately turn it when it's on. And when they do shows around, like live shows all the
Yeah.
time in different
Yeah.
cities and
It's a
stuff.
thing.
Because it's got. a
We
cult
should go
following.
see the Rocket. No, definitely not going to be tortured.
It is awesome.
No.
It's a great movie.
Absolutely.
It
love
really is a great movie. And going to one of the showings with people who follow this movie the way they do and watch them get up and act it is really cool to go and do. But I'm not going to go every week. I'm not going to go multiple times. I went once. But I will tell you this. My son, Spectre, loves the movie and has gone many times to watch it. He thinks that and the Monty Python one, he thinks both those movies are like would rate his top movies.
Yeah, I ain't time warping anywhere. I ain't doing none of that.
And you got Susan Sarandon. I mean, there's all kinds of people in that movie.
Nope.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Kevin T doesn't agree with you. He's not on the same page as you there.
See, I told you I was going to piss people off. I do not like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm sorry.
Like I said, but it's a
like
very
big,
people
glorious
love that movie.
musicals.
Yeah, not a huge musical fan.
I
not my
like
thing.
musicals, I guess. Yeah.
I'm just not into musicals.
Oh well.
Actually, for most
That's
of
up, Kevin.
them will prove that.
You either love them or hate them. I do not know that.
It's my
All
turn
right,
now.
Mom. Yep, Mama J. Time to
Yeah,
piss
Mama
everyone
J.
off and again. Let's see what we can come up with.
Ace Ventura. It's got to be one of the
No!
stupidest movies.
That
I mean,
pisses me off more than
Stupid
Deadpool.
comedy. It's just stupid comedy. I mean, you
I
sit
feel
there
you.
and you
I
watch
agree with
it,
you, Mama
and
J.
people will
Oh,
be
shit.
laughing, and you're like, you think
He's
that's
serious.
funny? You know, I mean, it's just stupid.
Oh, the
comedy.
rhino part? What is?
That's 2. That's Ace Ventura
Yeah,
2.
that's so
Oh,
it's
I'm
like
sorry.
really, you
When he stepped
know,
on the foam?
No.
In the
don't
box?
like Ace Ventura movies.
I got you, Mama
My
J. I'm
most-
with you on that one.
My most treasured pop is Ace Ventura. My
Ace
most
Ventura.
treasured Funko is my Ace Ventura pop.
My most treasured
yeah.
Funko is my OG Ozzy.
Anyway. Yeah, so you really did piss some
Unbelievable.
people off. You're really
I
making people mad
can't
today.
stand Ace
The
Ventura.
real
Excellent.
James Willie. What's up? James Willie in the house.
And no, I'm not a Jim Carrey fan.
Crazy Scott.
I'm not either, Mama J. So I'm
That's
totally
not
on
funny.
board with you there.
We're
Though I
going
do like
top
Deadpool.
five.
I didn't really like
Top
you saying
five.
that was a Jim Carrey
favorite movies
type
and
movie.
most
I was
hated.
like, no.
Oh man.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
piss
well-
people off more as I go on. It's okay.
Okay. It's gonna get
All
worse.
right,
How can it get
right.
worse?
Race. Race is next.
You want to know how it could get worse? Bearded
Oh,
Barbarian?
Yeah.
You had to
That's
ask,
my
didn't
next
you?
one.
Didn't you?
Tempting
You
fate
had
here.
to ask.
All right, Rays.
Hey, James.
Okay, my next worst movie of all time is called Blood-Sucking Freaks.
Blood-sucking freaks.
Why would you think that
I
would? I've
remember
never
that
even heard. This is another one I haven't heard.
I
Of. Why
remember
would I?
that one.
Blood-sucking
I remember that one.
freaks.
That sounds familiar.
Is it a vampire movie or is it just like a
No.
creature movie? Creature
Not
movie.
even a creature movie. It's just a weird dude in a basement that likes to torture women. And he has
Oh,
little
I
dwarf
haven't
side.
seen that.
Oh god. This is
And
an
a
amateur
show
film.
on
Is it
streaming.
just some dude that
It
forget
feels
It's like a,
put
it's
her on
like
by
a cult
accident?
movie. It's a cult horror
Watching
movie.
it feels like that's exactly what it is. It's like this dude just
There
had
are
some
movies like that
fantasies he
that
wanted to
people
film.
watch over and over. Yeah, see, look at
Oh
that.
god,
God.
no. It's awful.
That's creepy.
That is weird. Very odd.
Blood-sucking freaks.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I felt sick after watching it.
Well, you saw the cover. This is my thing. You saw the cover, didn't you? I mean, so why did you
Still
say, hey, this
chose.
looks like a good one? This
Okay.
looks like a real good one.
Okay, why I watched it is because I worked at a video store at the time,
I see. Mhm.
and I was determined to watch A to Z every horror movie that was in that building.
Oh wow. Oh.
And
I thought you were going to say that it
Blood-Sucking
got stuck
Freaks,
in the
it
cam.
almost got me.
It got stuck in the VHS, and you can pull it out or something. That's what I figured. I thought you were going to say it got stuck in the VHS player, and you couldn't get it out, so you had no choice but to watch it. So that's the only reason I'd ever seen it. Is
If I would have put it in the VHS, it would have been because I was going to watch it. It wouldn't have
I
been
see.
up.
Now back to the good movies. Right?
right, we're
I'm
back to good
confused
movies
with
again.
this. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right, good movies.
We're
There's a
almost
lot,
through
again,
this list.
This gets real tricky, and there are some ones that I could say, and I decided to skip them because it's kind of obvious. I have like Star Wars and the Indiana Jones one, so I'm not going to.
Yeah,
go
there
down
were
that road.
certain ones I didn't say
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, I didn't want to really go down.
Because
that road,
everybody
so-
loves those movies.
That's true. That's exactly
Two
right.
left. Oh, there.
No, three isn't. This is
Three?
the third one.
Oh
right?
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Three.
Okay.
Don't count on Chase's adding skills.
What's that? Yeah, we're just trying to avoid Chase's adding skills.
Good
So
movies.
I'm-
That's
so
very
I'm gonna-
confusing. We're going
I'm-
good, and then we're going
Good.
bad.
Okay, so
All right.
I'm gonna piss Mama J off here because I'm gonna say it's gonna be one of the Deadpool movies. I'm gonna say Deadpool and Wolverine was one of my
Oh.
favorite
That's not going to make
movies
me mad.
of all
'cause
time.
I bet it's
Epic
a
movie.
great movie.
It's
I really
epic
do.
Problem
That has
is-
Wolverine in it.
Here's the problem: the part with Wolverine was my least favorite part of the movie. It was the fact that Deadpool was in it was what made it exceptional.
No,
And
no,
he
no. It's
Dragged
Mr. Sexy
your
Wolverine
friend,
is
Mr.
what made it
Wolverine's
probably
tail
good.
through the whole movie because he was a downer. Okay, so
Huge dud the whole time.
who cares about the straight
I
man? It's the
know.
All the
comedy.
different
comedy.
Wolverines.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will say
30
that
of them.
that movie was so intense. Like
It was good.
I
I
could
loved
make, I could
I
make
loved
just trying to watch that movie and react to it and like pointing out all the Easter eggs in that.
Yeah. Mhm.
I
That's
know my
probably
son keeps telling me
Easily a
just
year's
watch
worth of
it, just
content
watch
right
it.
there.
You gotta
And I
watch
probably
In the
will
first 5
eventually.
minutes, just like boom,
Just
there,
have
it.
it.
You
there.
gotta watch it. If only for all the nostalgic like characters.
Well, I said,
Show up
I
in this
you know, my
movie,
son
'cause-
keeps telling me watch it, and I know I eventually I am going to watch it because Wolverine's in it. But it took me 2 years to watch the Wonder Woman movie when it came out because it wasn't
Yeah.
Linda Carter.
Well, There's a lot of other characters. To be honest with you, the other characters that popped up in the movie, that was amazing. Just what they were able to do. And they cut out so much. I want to see the parts they cut out. I need to see those.
Wait for the extended Blu-ray version.
Yeah, got to get that.
Like I said, eventually I will watch it. But
I'm sure somebody out there has it.
Oh man.
But it would be for Wolverine when I do watch it.
There were so many Easter eggs to other movies and the comics. It was like, bang, this is very, very thick.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm next.
Yes.
Why is it doing that? I'm gonna go the movie Wizards. It's an animated cartoon style movie. See if I can find it real quick.
I've never been able to get into that.
Oh, it was so good, man.
I actually have it, and I've tried watching it like I don't know how many times, but
you own it and you haven't seen it?
I haven't been able to get through it.
Why did you buy it?
Because I wanted to watch it.
But you had your chance to watch it and you haven't watched it? Like, I could see if somebody gifted it to you and you're like, can't quite get around to it. But if you purchased
I bought it because I wanted to watch it, but like every time I try and watch it, it doesn't hold my interest enough to keep going.
Time to add that.
You did a poor purchase on your part. You did a poor job of purchasing something. Buyer's regret.
I don't regret it.
It was 1977, I think it was.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from 1977.
Oh,
Here's
dear.
an image of the cover.
I was 2. No wonder I didn't see it.
I thought you were a millennial.
Well, I like to pull back the mask every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then.
There it is. You remember this movie? Wizards.
No, the animation is amazing. I will say that.
I've never seen it.
And I would have been about 7 years old when that came out, but I don't remember
Wizards.
that.
It's weird.
Yeah, Wizards.
Looks like a little boy movie, anyways. Maybe.
No.
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not.
Well, the cover
Got a
looks
67 on
It
Rotten
did.
Tomato.
Yeah.
If you show this to your kid, you're getting your kid taken away.
Great movie. I don't know. It was one of those movies as a kid. It's like a cartoon, kind of like Conan the Barbarian. There's like, I don't know, the elves and fairies versus technology. So yeah, it's an old school cartoon, like kind of like Fritz the Cat. You wouldn't, you know Fritz the Cat.
Stray Dog just mentioned the movie Heavy Metal, and
I didn't even, but that was the movie in my mind. Heavy Metal.
It is very
along
very
those
similar.
lines.
Yeah.
I was close to picking Heavy Metal, but that was a good movie and everything.
People loved that movie, Heavy Metal.
Yeah, great movie, but along those same lines, same kind of cartoon.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
Animation.
It looked to me, I would have thought a kids movie because I had never seen it.
It does look, I mean, if you didn't know, you look at the cover, I would think it was a kid's movie.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought looking at the cover.
There's lots of
Watch out for that.
dying and war and guts and blood and
Yes.
some cartoon boobs.
All right.
It does have that.
Very good.
Place. Movie Heavy Metal. Okay. Paying attention. All right, Mama J.
All right.
Mama J.
What's your cartoon boobs suggestion?
Good movie. Good movie.
Oh, good movie? Oh, okay. Good
We're
thing.
good. Yeah, third good movie.
I'm going by furthest release date. So now my favorite movie would be First Wife's Club. With
What
Bette
is it?
Midler, Goldie Hawn,
The First Wives Club.
and what's
Yeah, I
her
think
name?
I think I've heard of this one, but I know I haven't seen it.
Wives
It's called The
Club.
First Wives Club. What the hell is her name?
Diane Keaton.
Diane Keaton.
Okay. Is it comedy, I assume? No?
It's kind of a comedy, yeah. They do sing one song,
2019.
but they're like lip singing. It's supposed to, well, not really lip singing. They're singing, but it's not a musical throughout the movie. So
Right. I got you.
I know of the movie because I worked at the video store when it went on video.
yeah.
But I couldn't get through it.
Goldie Hawn is one of my
Another one
favorite
you couldn't get the shocker.
actors. Yeah.
Well, because of a
Goldie Hawn is
completely
one of my
different
favorite
reason.
actresses. I love Bette Midler. Diane Keaton is great in almost everything she's ever been in. And
Goldie.
but
Can't
this
go wrong
movie
with Goldie.
is one of my favorite movies. But Goldie Hawn is one of my favorite
You
actresses.
can't go wrong with Goldie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
I just had trouble relating to a bunch of divorced women.
You know what? Yeah,
The
I
Lion
don't
King.
think it's been a guy's movie at all.
How dare
Not
you?
really a guy's movie at all. I mean,
No, it is
guys
not.
will probably watch it with their
It's
wives,
definitely not.
but I don't see a lot of guys going, "Ooh, I want to go see that movie about these three
No,
That
women."
movie's horrible.
by
There's
one.
another
You know?
horrible movie.
Wild Tip is really good.
I think it stinks.
Right, Christina? That's the best thing. I love when they do that.
Mr. Doubtfire over and over.
Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
You missed the Sapphire.
Mr. Doubtfire. Ray's good movie suggestion.
I was confused because of Mama J's pick.
I
There
hear
you go.
I hear you.
I'm gonna go with Killer Clowns from Outer Space because I have.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space. We all know that.
I would say that's probably the best bad movie. I don't know that it's the best movie, but best bad movie.
One of my favorites.
There you go.
Everybody that watches
It's
my
another
channel
one
can
of
tell
those
you that.
movies that have that die-hard following.
They definitely do. And then
Yeah.
had a resurgence
For
with
sure.
all the Funkos and stuff too. That brought back
Right?
a lot of it. Yep.
And they're cool looking, but if I just collected all kinds of Funkos, I'd collect them, but I don't. I'm very limited.
Yeah.
You know.
I have a few. I have some of my blacklight back
Yeah,
there.
no,
too.
I have less than 150 Funkos, way less. I'd be lucky if I'm around 100. So
Yeah.
All right.
It's a
Yeah,
cool
I mean, it was kind of fun. It was fun. I don't know if I'd watch it over and over. I've seen it probably 5 times.
I think I've seen it once or twice. I really haven't
Yeah,
watched
I think I've seen it twice. That was probably it. All right. So
All right, you want
let's
to
do
get
the
this
hashtag
hashtag
now?
going?
Yeah, let's get the hashtag going.
All right, you guys. Obsessed with
Die
Hard
Hard.
lately on Killer Clowns. Oh, shit.
She's right. I have to say a die-hard following.
Yeah. Don't mess with
All right,
the clowns,
so think of a hashtag. Don't make it too long. Don't make it too annoying. But, you know.
man. Hashtag Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
No, please, God, no.
Good Lord.
That won't get picked.
You're going to make Chase type all of that.
I
Yeah.
will not. I refuse. I'll shorten it real quick.
That first one can go right out.
Look at first one is thank you. We miss you.
No, that plays to his ego. We cannot say
We
that on
can't,
this
yeah,
show.
we can't do that. He had his chance.
we don't.
We invited him. He no-showed us.
There's a good one. Labyrinth, David Bowie.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
a good one, yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been a kid's movie, considering.
Well, in the
I
80s,
held
it
on
kinda
to
was
my
a kid's
Labyrinth
movie.
pop for so long because I was like, man, they haven't given us a David Bowie pop, and this is the closest thing I'm going to get.
All right, you guys. Thanks again for hanging out with us for an all-new Barbarian Horde Variety Show. You can catch this madness 7 p.m. Eastern most Thursdays, some Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles channel and also Chase's Kingdoms YouTube channel. We definitely appreciate hanging out with you guys. Let's start getting this hashtag popping. And we'll be right back after this. Barbarian Horde! Jim Carrey sucks. Come on, guys. Better hashtags. What are we doing here? Just, you want me to just pick one?
Pick one.
Just good. Good God. Let's think about it here. Everything sucks. Goldie, huh? Hashtag Goldie.
There's hashtag movies.
Backyard.
We're doing movies. You could do hashtag movies.
Okay, we can do, yeah, I guess, hashtag movies.
I mean, we're doing movies, so.
Yeah, let's do hashtag movies. Make it real simple for in case what's his name's still here. Help Nick out.
Well, that's
Nick
what
out.
I'm thinking. That's really a good one.
Hashtag movies it is. Get in this hashtag movies. You only have to put it in the chat one time.
Cancel Mama J. That was a backup, a good backup for us, but we won't go with that. It's too long. Otherwise, we'd. She said 2 bad movies that are some of my favorite movies, which I'm not in favor of. So.
Yeah, but some people shouldn't. Never mind.
Bees. All right, there you go.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna do hashtag movies. Keep it simple for everybody.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right. So we got, what do we got? 2 left of the good, and I wrote so
3
many
left
of the bad. Okay.
3 left of the bad. So we're halfway through. So we're back to bad again. Okay, is everyone understand? Follow? Yeah. All right.
Oh, they shipped my Post Malone Oreos.
Post Malone Oreos?
Yep, they shipped my Post Malone Oreos.
What's this? Is it a special design on the Oreos or special flavor?
There's supposed to be guitar picks like on the Oreos with different things on them, and then the filling is flavored something. I don't even remember.
I was saying the filling's tattooed.
It's
like a swirl kind of thing, so I don't remember what it is.
Oh, already?
My mom wanted them, and I wanted some, so I ordered 2 so we each could have.
Okay.
My mom loved Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Are they made out of real Post Malone?
Probably.
I did think when I first heard Post Malone, I thought it was a cereal, like Post cereal, some Malone cereal.
You know what? When I first heard, I was like, "Who is this?" And I wanted nothing to do with him.
Watch the documentary. He's good, man.
And I've seen how he is with people, and he's a great guy. You know, so.
Okay.
He's really into nerdy stuff for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So my turn. So I don't know if people remember this movie. I sure do. I was so jazzed to go and see this movie. I'm not sure if it was what the time. Tron.
The OG Tron.
The OG Tron. I really thought this was because it was like I hated it. It was so hard. I mean, I was like, Tron. I had my hopes built up for this thing. It was the biggest piece of crap. I mean, it really could have been something awesome. They just did nothing with it. It was ridiculous.
They're talking about the first one.
The very first one?
Very first one?
Huh?
The very first one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Original
I liked that one.
I liked it, but it kind of died after a while because as technology went on, it was kind of like, wow, this looks old.
But there's a lot of movies like that where you watch them and you're like, oh.
It wasn't even good at the beginning. I thought it was going to be something really cool. It just was. I thought it was horrible. Anyway, I thought it was really, really horrible. So, Tron. There you go. Okay. Take that.
Tron movie. Wow, from 1982.
Yeah.
I can't believe y'all liked it.
82.
I did. I was about 12 years old.
Yeah, I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was only 7 if it was an 82, but I still remember it being terrible. So
his parents probably took him to see some knockoff at the dollar movies.
Right, you think so?
At the time, I liked the made-for-TV Ewok movies, so I don't want to hear it.
I did too.
I like the bad stuff.
But I love the Ewoks are one of my favorite Star Wars characters ever.
Let's see.
Yeah, I love the Ewoks.
Okay. Now we're going bad movies, huh?
Yes.
Bad movies.
All right, this one's gonna make people mad, especially Proper Popper. Wakanda Forever. That movie stunk. I hated that movie. Wakanda
So this was
Forever
the sequel? Are you talking about the sequel to the original?
Yeah.
To the thing? Oh, okay.
To the OG. How dare you do that to our beloved Black Panther with this garbage movie? It was so bad. I hated it every second of it.
The toys didn't sell. That movie didn't do well at all.
No. It's tough to have a Black Panther movie without Black Panther, wouldn't you say? I mean,
I think I sent you the head to one of the pops, didn't I?
Yeah, you got it in a mystery box he got from me, and he tore his head off.
Tore her head right off. Somewhere around it. Oh, there she is.
I thought it was funny that he ended up with that popping out, because I didn't even think about it, and then he was the one who got it. And there were like 30 mystery boxes.
That's not bad. So we didn't see you there. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, I just, the storyline was kind of weak. I just, yeah, I did not like that movie. They should have just,
They can't let it go. There's money to be
no,
made.
they can't. That's the problem.
Money to be made.
They're gonna ruin it. All your garbage toys that don't sell and your pops.
Yeah,
Nice.
they didn't sell. They were on
Everything,
clearance
just
almost
all of it.
everywhere.
Yeah.
No, not good.
Well, that was also around the time that Funko stopped numbering the sodas, so they're
Mm.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
that didn't help.
love Black Panther, love those movies, but I just the Wakanda one. I could no.
Well, they used to, like at Walmart, I know a few of our Walmarts, like the back end caps would be all Wakanda, all like 50, 60, 70% off. Yeah. They couldn't move it here at all.
No, can't even sell them at Five Below. They're like, no.
No.
Stacks of those movies. Stacks. Oh
So
man,
while
I
you're
only got
sending
two
your
left.
VHS tapes to Bearded Barbarian,
You're right.
all
Make sure you
the
get those. right
Wakanda
to me.
Forever pops you can find.
Wakanda pops to chase.
I'll be chucking them at gators. I'm telling you, I would chuck them off bridges.
You have a
Film it as
gator
it
eat
just-
one and die. It'll choke on it, won't it?
Yeah, probably crush it.
Yeah, you can find all kinds of stuff in gators' bellies.
Oh, can you? Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
They
Look.
just choke it down. You're fine. Yes, hit the
All right, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have one that'll really make people mad, one that
Mm.
people will probably agree with, and one that people probably are clueless to.
Okay.
I'll go with the clueless one first. U571.
I've heard of this one. I think I may have even seen it.
2571.
Oh,
U571.
You.
Oh,
It's a
Starred
submarine
Mr.
movie, right?
John Bon Jovi.
It's
And
a submarine movie.
In this movie, we went to see this movie because John Bon Jovi was in it.
Hmm.
And about 10 minutes into the movie, they kill him. And I looked at my mom and said, "We can go now."
we can go now.
So you
And
didn't
she's like,
see the
"No,
ending?
we're gonna watch the movie." It was the worst
Oh.
movie I'd ever.
It's a submarine movie, right?
Yeah,
Submarine movie.
I only wanted
Yeah.
to see John Bon Jovi, and they
I saw
killed
it.
him off in like 10 minutes.
I remember,
Actually,
my
that
favorite
when I
part being the
worked
part
in
where
the
they
video
killed him
store,
off.
We got like so many copies of that,
Uh-huh.
and like they never moved. Nobody
it
came
was
in for it
awful.
at all.
Okay,
That movie
2000.
I'm telling you, it was John Bon Jovi fans that went to see that movie and were pissed because he was gone in 10 minutes and nobody knew that.
He's not even on the cover though.
I didn't even know he was in it. So
I was gonna say, I didn't know he was in. I think I remember seeing the movie, but I don't.
He
I
was
don't
in
remember
Young
him.
Guns too, for like 30
Wow.
seconds when he stood up.
remember
They
that.
shot him and he died.
well, he's good at dying in movies.
Well, he's not known for his
Some good
ability
actors
to make
in there.
movies. Would you say?
One of his
Good actor.
best movies is Moonlight.
Gripping from
Valentino.
beginning to end.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
Gripping.
okay.
It's got Bill Paxton in it. Look at that, Bill Paxton
There's a lot
and the other dude. What's the other dude's name?
All right, all right, all right.
All right, all right, all right. Yeah, there you go.
U571.
I was so mad.
Okay.
We're gonna do a
Never
watch
seen
party.
it.
U571. Doesn't that sound like fun? We'll do that.
I was mad. I was even more mad that my mother made me sit there. She said, "You made me bring you to this movie the day it released.
My God, you
We're
know
not leaving."
what?
I said, "I got to go to the restroom." She goes, "Not till the movie's over." She wouldn't let me get up for nothing. She made me
You
watch it.
better hold it.
There's so few movies I've seen like the very first day it opened. I mean, so few. I just like I can't deal with the crowds. I don't care how good the movie is.
Oh, I've seen lots of movies on the first day they vote. Back when I was younger. Now I don't even go to the theater because I don't want to be by people.
Yeah. Well,
They're just dirty and nasty. So
well, a lot of times when I go to the movies, we're just not packed. Movies
No,
don't. People
it's
don't
not,
go to a
'cause
lot of
nobody wants
movies
to
in the
go.
theater
On the
anymore.
road to 400.
Hmm?
All right, there, Rays. What you got, man?
What you got?
On the bad,
Yeah.
um,
Bad.
a movie called Necromantic.
God, necromantic.
Romantic.
Yes.
I was gonna say I think I know but I think it was Necromancer I saw. What you're talking about? I don't think is a. Is this
This
a
is Necromantic.
vampire movie?
No.
It's definitely a movie. It's
Oh.
definitely a movie.
It's definitely a film of some kind.
1988. Oh man, I
Okay.
can't show that on here.
No, you can't.
Okay, we're not going to be showing that cover.
Now we know.
That's why Ray wanted to see it.
No, I watched it because I was.
There we go. That's about all I could show.
At the time, this is before the internet, I'd heard a rumor that was Ed Wood's last movie. But Ed Wood had nothing to do with this movie.
You're just not going to scroll up as though we're going to leave it scrolled where it is.
Yeah.
It is literally
below.
Very, very tiny, very small. Did you even see it? I don't know.
It was good enough. The people got the idea.
It was bad.
There you go.
Interesting. Necromantic.
For those of you that think, "Oh God, that doesn't even sound good," it's worse.
It gets worse.
But you did see it for free, right? Because you worked in the movie store. At least you didn't have to pay for this, right?
Oh no, I rented it when I was way too young to rent something like that.
Oh Lord.
And why it was in the general selection, I'll never understand.
1988. Oh my Lord. Yep, I can't find any other covers, so. So, yeah, if you're into
no, you're not.
Horror movies that are necro,
There's nothing scary about this movie.
Except about your ability to spend time watching it. That's what's scary, that you have that much time in your hands.
Oh
you
my
should
God.
not be watching this shit. Oh my God.
Never, ever.
Interesting. How we
that
doing
was
on
a good
our
movie.
giveaway?
Was that a good movie?
No, that
is not a good movie. By any stretch of the imagination.
That was the bad movies. All right, we're back to
how we doing on
movies.
the giveaway there,
we have
Chase?
11 entries. We have 11 entries. You guys got to get into this giveaway.
Get it together, y'all.
Hashtag movies.
Hashtag movies. Okay. We'll
Right.
give people another run through and then we'll go ahead and pull it.
All right. We'll give you guys 11 seconds. You want to do one more round, then we'll pull through?
No, we'll do one more round.
Okay, one more round. But I'll give you 11 seconds. Get the hashtag in. Movies. Thanks once again for hanging out with the Barbarian Horde Variety Show. All right.
And I do want to point out one thing real quick. The Bearded Barbarian had said something about whether I'd be willing to defend on explaining why these movies are bad.
Right.
And I have
We've never heard of them.
do
though,
that.
so.
No one is arguing with you.
How can I argue? I've never even heard of these movies.
Yet to do that. Yeah, we can't argue.
I knew this was going to happen.
It only
though.
works
This
if
is
you
not
can
a
argue,
surprise.
like they argued with me because they.
Yeah, I can argue with Mama J because I've heard of these movies, and in some cases, they're my favorite movies. So there's a lot to argue about.
When I say it's bad, you believe it's bad.
It's so bad I haven't heard of it. That's how bad as I go. It's not that I saw it and I hated it. I haven't even heard the dang thing.
Yeah, not
I
all
appreciate Chase showing the covers because I don't know that they're real. They might not even have been real. Might have been your imagination.
Chase has found the covers for them.
He did. He found them. They
do exist.
They do exist. I'll give you credit for that.
All right, so now we're on to good.
On to bad. Good.
That wasn't a good
confused.
selection.
Okay.
That was not a good selection. It's hard to
Right,
tell
so we're
with
on to the
Ray's
good
one. The
movies
good ones and
again.
the bad ones are about the same.
All right.
All right,
Oh,
so
they're really not.
Awesome movie. Great movie. We should all see is.
okay, now this one, I wouldn't normally say it's one of my favorite movies, but I'm going to say it here because again, I'm omitting the ones that are the obvious ones. It's Revenge of the Nerds. Okay, now hold on a second. Now let's hold on a second. This is how I became a man. Okay, so if you have a 12-year-old boy and you want him to become a man, you put it on, and then that's how he'll become. I love this movie. I have seen it many times, and not just certain scenes, the whole thing. It's good stuff.
Are you confusing it with Porky's, though?
No,
I was going to say Porky's is the one when we were younger
before
that
my
people
time.
are
I
like,
am a young
"Oh,
boy.
let your
Okay,
kid
so I'm
watch
not.
Porky's."
No. I'm not into that.
And every kid had a copy.
No,
Porky's and Revenge of the Nerds weren't that
Police
weren't too
Academy
far away
or
from each other.
Revenge
No, they were
of the
pretty
Nerds.
close. Yeah.
Well, one was before.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like I'm a
Porky's was
younger.
before.
But anyway, it was the thing I like about it, and for people who don't know, this is
Thanks,
as
Christina.
close to reality. Like
Appreciate
people are like, oh, you can't say, call people nerds nowadays. This is what I remember school being like, not college.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, not those scenes, but I'm talking about the general. There was the nerds
Booger.
were treated like nerds, and the jocks were jocks,
Police
and
academies were always good too to watch.
yeah. So there you go.
The guy that
Revenge of the
played
Nerds. I won't
Booger,
extrapolate. I'll let you watch it if you hadn't seen it. So there you go.
the guy that played Booger was the big blonde guy, right?
No.
No,
Booger was
the short, fat guy with the curly hair.
Yeah.
Okay, who was the big blonde jock guy?
Ogre.
Guy with the-
Oh,
Yeah,
Ogre.
what was his real name?
Oh,
Do you remember?
Oh,
He used
What
to
played
come
Ogre?
into my Builder's Emporium.
So,
I
yeah?
mean, like every week when I
I
was
played
working
that character
there.
in like a bunch of movies, though. I mean, he was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really
he was in a lot of
remember
movies.
his
And he was just pretty
name.
much the same guy.
I just remember him walking in and going, "Hey, that's that dude from that movie." And
Ogre. Yeah.
my at time boyfriend, which was Spectre's dad's, like, "Don't say nothing." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna talk to him."
Donald Gibb.
Donald.
Yeah,
Gibb.
he was really a nice guy, though. He was really a nice guy.
Yeah, he
In
was
the
a
later
former football
movies,
player.
to spoiler alert, he becomes a good guy. He becomes a nerd and becomes a good guy. That got really weird. So I wasn't into that. The first one was the best one. They spun these off into other movies, but then they made them PG and PG-13, which was ridiculous. That part just completely blew my mind. But yeah, it's Ogre. There's Ogre. Ogre. Nerds. And when they go on campus and he's got somebody upside down, he's shaking him over the banner. And goes, "Nerd!" That was hilarious. Good stuff.
It was a funny movie. It was good.
It's a very funny movie. All right, there you go.
Very of
Good
its time.
movies. Good movies. I'm gonna go one of my childhood favorites, Time Bandits.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Time Bandits.
I remember that movie. I haven't seen it in a long time though.
They actually I don't want to say revamp, but they just released a show. I think it was last year, and it's Time Bandits, the show, and it's an English production, so it's full on, just like the actual movie, like production. I was
I think it's supposed to be
enjoying
some
it.
kind of a
I was quite enjoying
spin-off of it, but
yeah, it's let's see if I can find the cover. Loved that movie when I was a kid.
no, I loved it when I was a kid.
I'm dead.
And now you're older.
In 1981.
I'm enough.
Yeah, there's the midgets. I heard a midget's echo. What was that?
What?
I heard
You're
midgets
the only one that
echo.
said midgets, man.
Yeah, I'll say it again, too.
Talking about
Oh, yeah, little
What,
people,
like,
we're
what
going
are
to
you
get kicked
talking
off.
about? You're hearing voices in your head or something. I haven't heard anything.
Where's that? Dang it.
He
Can't
just
find it.
echo in his head.
That's what it is.
Yeah, because I didn't hear anything either.
Did you ever see the movie, the show, Deadliest Catch? One of the boats is named Time Bandit. Did you know
is
that?
it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the main boats on the thing, Time Bandit.
Well, this is
I assume they named it
there
after
we
the
go.
movie, but I don't know that.
Go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wrong one. Dang it. Let me see.
Oh, ready?
Screen and Time Bandits. There it is. So Time Bandits.
Oh, I think I seen that.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't
Yeah,
make
I'm-
history, they stole it.
Yeah, I think I seen that.
Familiar?
It's been a long time. Been a
That's
long,
when
long
did
time.
that
When did
movie
it come out?
Good
Early
fucking
80s?
movie.
Early 80s.
Early 80s?
70s.
Oh, yeah.
80s.
Oh, it wasn't even in the 80s. I thought it was early 80s.
81.
81. Okay,
Okay.
so I was about 11 years old. Yeah, I think I seen that.
Love that movie.
I was 6, so I'm sure I saw it as a rerun. 'Cause,
6.
Yeah.
Oompa Loompa Doopity Doo.
I was busy
Charlie the
crapping in my
Chocolate
diaper.
Bag.
Actually, I don't think you do that when you're 6, but anyway.
I think you were the only millennial at the time, too.
One of them early
I appreciate
millennials.
that,
One of them
James.
early millennials.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, Real
So
James,
now you-
Monster Squad. That's a good one. I actually saw that
That
one
is
not
fun.
that long ago. It's a good movie. Monster Squad.
Wolfman's got nards.
Exactly.
Nothing like watching Dracula getting taken down by a piece of pizza with garlic on it.
All right,
my
Mama Jim,
turn?
we're on good ones. All right, I'll be
My
right
turn?
back. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So going with the next one furthest back would be Almost Famous. This movie made Kate Hudson one of my favorite
I did see it.
actresses, which is
remember that one.
Goldie Hawn's daughter. But
Mhm.
Almost Famous, I can't tell you how many times I've seen that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I love that movie. You know, I love everything about the movie.
It's a good
Yeah.
movie. That's a good
It's
movie.
a great
I watched
movie.
it a bunch when it came out.
I've seen it a ton of times, you know, and I always say when people talk about groupies, I always say, no, I was never a groupie. I was a Band-Aid, you know, because there's a difference, you know, because I was there usually for the music. Don't get me wrong. We all love the sexy long-haired guys, but, you know, we love.
Well, we don't. I mean, I don't
No,
like
I
the
was
sexy.
gonna
No,
say,
and the guy,
long
well, the guys didn't either. They showed up
Oh.
for the girls that were showing up for the bands. You know?
Right, that's true. Okay, interesting. Almost.
But Almost Famous.
Famous.
That, yeah, definitely.
All right,
Like I
very
said,
good.
that movie made me fall in love with Kate Hudson, and I've now seen like every movie she's ever been in.
Okay,
She's one of my favorite actresses.
very cool.
He hasn't been in a lot of good ones, though.
She hasn't. She has
was
been
trying
in
to find
some
what else.
really bad movies,
He has been in some bad stuff.
but I still love her as an actress because of this movie.
Mhm.
You know.
All right, Rays, what do you got going on? Give us a movie we haven't heard. Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Well, when you were doing this as far as best movies of all time, I went ahead and put my second movie to be my favorite movie of all time.
Okay.
And everybody knows that watches my channel knows that my favorite movie of all time is Flash Gordon.
Flash. Oh,
That movie is so
old school.
to the edge all the way around.
It was
Flash.
something when it came out, but it has not aged well. Let's be honest.
Dude, it is
I love
absolutely
that
insane.
times.
That movie should not have
1980, huh?
that movie should never have come into existence. Like,
Hmm.
if you look at all the trouble they had with production, like, you know, they had an Italian production team and an American production team, and, you know, the American side said, yes, this is a campy movie. Italian side said, no, this is a serious movie. And then they merged the two together.
In the middle.
And, yeah,
It was very strange. It was a very strange movie, for sure.
lead guy was so mad by the end of it that he stormed
I think
off.
I've seen that actually.
Like, yeah, he
The Flash
stormed
Gordon?
off.
Oh, yes, I've seen it many
He
times.
stormed off
Yeah, I
the
think
set
I've seen it
after
too.
his last scene, and didn't come back for any additional sound recording. So they basically had somebody else redub all of his dialogue. So you're not actually hearing Sam Wilson
Nice.
speak throughout this movie. It's somebody else.
Somebody
doing
else.
the voice.
Oh, shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, if Chaos is a movie, that's it.
That's it. Huh? It definitely falls into that category. All right.
Let's see here.
How we doing on our
have?
thing?
We still only have 11 entries into our giveaway.
We might just have to let her rip.
We're just
people
going to
are-
have to
people are
let her
being-
rip.
Let her rip. Let's do it.
All right. Let's do it. Thank you guys once again for hanging out with us for an all-new Barbarian Horde Variety Show. If you haven't already, get to subbing. Mama J, we got Mr. Ray's Chaos. They're normally hanging out with us Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And we definitely would like you to come hang out with us at 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays for more variety. And then we don't know what we're going to do the second hour. You never know. We could keep going
This one
variety.
sort of
You never know
spilled-
what's
I was
going to
going to say
happen.
this one sort of spilled into the second hour for sure. So
Sometime. We're kind of winging
I
it,
want to
but, you
finish
know,
my
hey.
list.
So, we'll give you guys 9 more seconds. Get in the hashtag movies. Thanks once again for joining us. All right, in 3, 2, 1. And good luck, everybody. You thought I ran it, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought you were going to run it.
I got to hit him with the branding.
Right. I forgot. I missed the early meeting.
Yeah. Straight out. All right. Congratulations, my man.
All right. Straight out.
Let's get this media assets. And boom.
Yep. There's no mystery box this time.
Oh.
I put a bunch of things on there. Put a bunch of new sodas up there.
Got some collector core.
Got some collector core up there. But yeah, there should be 3 or 4 sodas I've added. I know I added the Jean Grey and the Creed, and I believe that one of the other ones. I'm not sure which one it is. It slipped my mind. It's in here, so maybe there's that Misfit Elephant, I think is a new one. So hopefully you find some of them you like, or are you here? Did they even say?
He just spoke, so I'm sure that he's still here.
Fast times to reach my high.
Yeah, because he just spoke.
Okay.
Just said that. Cool. There we go.
All right, what do you got for us, my friend?
From the 6-pack, isn't it?
What's that?
He's still here.
But that Jean Grey comes with the 6-pack X-Men.
I didn't get it as a 6-pack. I got it as a separate one. But
you can only get that in the little cooler thing. So,
well, I got it out of a mystery box, so I didn't get the cooler of X. The only cooler I think I got was
That would be that somebody could want to get that just because. Yeah, sure. Otherwise,
they only made so many of them. Yeah. They didn't make a lot of coolers.
It's a numbered soda. It's definitely a numbered soda.
Yeah.
If you want that one, you're welcome to.
All right, where you at? Where you at, Stray Dog? There he is.
There he is.
Colonel from Clue.
Colonel from Clue.
Come on, dude. You got to say Colonel Mustard.
You gotta say, you gotta add the mustard.
Not just the Colonel from Clue.
Colonel.
Congratulations again. And I'm sure you know the drill, but go ahead and hit Barbarian up on Instagram with your actual name and address and what you have won. And he'll get that out to you as soon as he can.
Okay.
All right.
Where are we at now?
There you go. We were on good movies, weren't we?
I think we just
No, we're on bad, I think. I feel like
we're going to start the bad.
All right, so
this good movie.
Here we go. This is it's sort of like a genre, but it's, put it this way. It was the remake of Ghostbusters with those ladies. They should never, ever have done that. And I got to be honest with you, I'm going to lump in a bunch of other remakes that I wish they hadn't done. Like Karate Kid and some of these other stupid things that they should not have done. I'll stick with the Ghostbusters, the Lady Ghostbusters. Terrible.
That one was hard.
Very few movies do really well on remakes. They shouldn't remake a lot of movies.
Roadhouse is pretty badass.
I will say that the Ghostbusters remake, it just felt like a very long Saturday Night Live skit. All of them were fun Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
and it was like it looks like a Saturday Night Live parody for going on.
I never even watched it because it didn't even draw my interest to go watch that one.
Well, I saw it on like a streaming service, and it was a tough watch. It was a real tough watch. So put it that way.
And nobody.
I'm not sure that I'm not even sure that I saw the ending, quite frankly. But it was tough to get through.
I don't remember the ending, but I watched it.
I'm pretty sure
we couldn't make it
after my elbow. I had an elbow surgery, and I was high on something, and that's the only reason I probably got through it because I couldn't reach the remote or something like that. Because I don't. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. So anyway. Such as it is. Sorry, ladies. Can't help you.
They had cameos from all 4 of the original Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
All 4 of them.
I don't think any of them thought it was going to flop as bad as it did. I think they thought, let's put these 4 women in here who people know and watch this movie do really well, and it just didn't. Nobody had interest in it.
I mean, everything about it, the women that they had were decent and hysterical.
Yeah.
The property's solid. It's just like,
terrible writing.
It just didn't work. That's the thing. It just didn't work, It
wasn't good. It wasn't good. Sorry, y'all. Just the way it is.
I don't think anybody's arguing with you.
There you go. Jugbo said Colonel Mustard from Clue. You wanted him to say mustard.
Mustard.
Yeah, there it is.
I hate when that mustard gets curled. That's a real shame.
This part's so right.
I didn't even notice that. I didn't.
All right. So bad movies. I'm gonna go Human Centipede.
Oh God!
This was
That
a good
movie's-
movie or a bad? The good movie, right?
This garbage movies. Are we on
Oh,
garbage?
garbage
movies?
movie.
Yeah, remember
What was
what your
wrong with
pick
it?
was?
It had everything you kind of love in a movie, no?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That
It
movie
had a
was
good premise.
horrible.
I like the premise.
That was as
It was
bad
a-
as like Walrus was the other one that won.
Oh,
Walrus.
right, yeah.
The guy was. It was just. Yeah. So bad. So bad.
This was watchable in my opinion, but
We
Tusk,
do need to
yeah,
watch
yeah,
party.
yeah,
Next watch
yeah.
party. Doesn't that sound like a?
Watch the Human Centipede part
Human
5
Centipede,
or
yeah.
8 or I mean
Oh,
they
there's-
made
how many
like,
are there? A
there's
lot of them?
there are a lot. There's a
yeah,
lot.
I couldn't like get in. I couldn't put Human Centipede on my list because I'd never watched it, so I couldn't tell where it was going to
Oh,
rank.
really?
How many
But I don't
How
care.
could you not watch that after
No,
all
I
the
don't
bad
wanna watch
movies that
that.
you're into? You would think, it's be on the list.
After all the bad movies you're into.
I thought
Yeah,
there was
you're
more
all
than
into
that.
all these indie movies and bad indie movies. It falls right into that category, no?
There's 4 of them. I thought there was
No.
more, but
Hmm.
there's
If they're going to
Four.
flat out tell me this is what we're going to do, I'm going to be like, yeah, no thanks.
You're not interested? So you're saying next week when we do a watch party of all 4 in a row, you're not going to be there? Is that what you're saying?
I learned my lesson from Necromantic.
I'm not
Like-
watching this movie.
If they're going to throw this out there right in the front, then diving deeper is going to be bad.
Yeah, I was not a fan of that movie. Oh, you
So,
gotta watch
Chase,
this movie. You gotta
People
watch this
don't know
movie.
if people don't know what the premise is. Should you share the premise of what the movie is so
I've
people
never
get an
seen
idea?
it. I have no clue.
Yeah,
You
see,
don't wanna
there you go.
know,
Why don't you tell
Mark.
Mama Jay what it's about?
It's about a psycho that decides to do an experiment on humans, and he sews them face to butt
Right.
to make a human centipede, and then he starts feeding the
There's
one in
4
the
of them,
front.
right? Is there 4 of them?
I can't remember what number he got
Pretty
it
sure
up
it's
to.
4.
I couldn't take the move. I was like, I'm at it.
There's more than 2, that's for sure. That's as
It's
bad
in
as
my-
it.
Yeah, it's that
Whoa.
bad. That's exactly.
So this is one of the times where you don't want to be the last picked. You know what I'm saying? Like
You
when
don't
you're
want to
last
be
picked,
anything but the first picked.
You
Right.
don't want to be the
Good
first
point.
pick
Good
either.
point.
You don't want to be picked at all.
At all. At all.
You
Tell
don't.
me
You
now.
definitely don't.
Yeah, but if you get picked, you want to be first.
Right. That is true. First is by far the best situation, but it's still not good. So doesn't that sound like
Or
an
you
interesting
want to
movie
be
to
the
watch?
one that's controlling it all.
Yeah, no, I don't think you want to
I
be
don't know how
involved in
much
that
control
either.
you have when somebody's sewed to your butt.
Yeah, right.
Lord.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's
See,
very
Asimov, you even saw it, Asimov.
interesting.
So
It
that's
was
what
a
I'm saying.
disgusting movie.
That's one of those
The
things you kinda
idea,
had to
if you
watch it,
if you
and then
know
we
what the idea is and
regretted
you still
watching
watch it, you've
immediately.
got issues.
Just
And
you
then-
telling me what the idea was made me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's
I
like
didn't even
driving
have
by a
to see
car
the movie.
accident.
It
You
just
kind
made
of
me
want to
sick
look.
to my
You know what I
stomach.
mean?
You just kind of want to see.
You got to
what's
look
going
like
on.
it's you. Now that you hear about it, you're like, nah, I'm sort of interested. I wonder what's going on there. You know, and then you're looking like you can't unsee it. Can't unsee it.
Moving on.
Moving
The reason
on.
why it wasn't on my list is because I didn't see it, so I didn't
No.
know where to rank it. So.
Bad movies. We're on
Well,
bad
Chase
movies.
didn't see Barbie, and he had that on his list too.
Yeah, garbage movie.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't see
ranked it.
Deadpool. I
I
couldn't
can't
get
believe you
past
had
the
Barbie
first 10
ahead of
minutes.
that. How is Barbie worse than this one?
I would rather watch
How bad is Barbie? Than
all
than
4
worse than
Human Centipede movies than watch.
There's 4 of them.
I
That's
think
terrible. There's
that's
4
a
of them.
challenge, Chase.
4 of them.
We're gonna make you do that.
Oh my God, this is what's wrong with the world
Give you
today.
the synopsis
Well,
from each movie.
It made money. Like it was an indie movie that
There's gonna be
cost almost
trivia,
nothing,
yeah.
and then it made money, so they're going to make more. That's how they do.
From what I understand, the second one's actually worse than the first one. So
My guess is the 4th one. I've never seen any other than the original one, but I got to think the 4th one's way worse because the premise is used at that point. So you got to one up yourself.
well, how are you gonna one up
I don't-
other than put more
I
people
don't
in the
know.
line?
I don't know how. More people.
Oh, I'm
Poor
gonna puke.
people.
I'm gonna puke right here on camera for
And they
everyone.
feed this, and they feed the guy something that maybe gives them, diarrhea or something. I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing I could think would make it worse, right?
Honestly, I don't even realize
Slipping
if
in
you
the
noticed if it
X-Lax.
was worse or not. It would just be
I don't
like,
I don't want to
He
hear
got people that were lactose intolerant. Maybe he got those kind of people, and that's big trouble. You know what I mean? That could be real big trouble. Okay, we're moving right along. All right, Mama J, we're done.
We're good.
your turn, Mama J.
It's your turn.
I swear to God, I'm gonna puke.
Worst movie.
Oh, worst movie. Okay, so I have one that I think people will agree with, and one that will piss people off. Are we gonna go
Right.
around again?
Yes.
We got
Okay.
one more to go.
So the one everyone will agree with is Watership Down.
Watership.
What is
Oh, I
it?
enjoyed that movie.
That movie came out in 1978. It's called
It was depressing
Watership
as
Down.
hell, but
And it was this bunny movie about all these bunnies.
I
And
know.
it was rated PG.
Yes, it was.
Okay, I
It was
remember
rated
now.
PG. So all these parents took all those kids to see this movie.
What is it?
And then they started slaughtering the bunnies.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Watership
Oh
Down.
dear.
It is brutal.
It should be rated R. 100%
That's why Gen X
that movie
kids have
should have
thicker
been rated
skin.
R. It traumatized so many little kids.
Were you one of them that got
Yes.
traumatized? Okay.
I don't
Watership
like
Down.
bunnies at all. They scare the shit out of me. My best friend used to have one that came chase me down the hall many
You don't
times.
like Easter? Easter was fun.
Yeah,
I love
everything about the advertising for that movie is misleading.
It is 100%.
It's like
Because you would think
100%.
it was a
This is
sweet
gonna
little
be
bunny
okay.
movie, and it was rated PG.
Yeah,
There's the old Watership Down bunnies.
It looks
They
like
didn't show
Disney.
the-
It looks like a Disney movie, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
go ahead and watch it, Barbarian.
Yeah, go ahead and
Let's
watch
watch
it.
Let's watch it.
You don't want
Watership Down
there better be
violence.
no kids watching.
No.
There you go.
Yikes. This
Yeah.
went south quick. Oh,
Yeah,
goodness.
it does.
But they didn't show us all that when they first released it. They only
we didn't
showed
have the
you the
internet
good
then.
part
You don't
and
want.
rated it PG.
There's no internet then, so that's why,
Yeah.
And
I
these
wouldn't put it on my
parents, I
worst
mean-
list, but like it was
People were
definitely
getting
not
up
what I
and
thought it was
walking
gonna
out
be
with
when
their
I
kids
watched
because it was so bad and bloody.
TV.
Essie Mom said it was supposed to
movie.
represent World War II. Is that what it
Yeah.
is? Supposed to
I
be?
don't know. I
Yeah.
think it was supposed to. I know it was supposed to be over something. So yeah, I'm guessing. But
No. Well, there you go.
that movie was just, oh my god, worst movie ever.
And you can watch it currently right now on Tubi.
Well,
Oh, there you go.
yeah,
It's on
Tubi.
Tubi.
How fun.
Tubi.
I will
Their
never
sponsor,
watch
but-
that movie again. No.
So you don't have Tubi? You're not interested
We
in
actually
Wow.
have it on
Everybody's got
VHS. My mother bought it on VHS.
Oh God.
Oh my
It might
goodness.
be
We thought
worth
it would be
something.
worth
Might have some
something.
value.
someday. Probably still.
Yeah, it might be. People like weirdo movies. I mean, look at
That
Grace. He
movie.
likes a lot of weirdo movies, right?
It was so bad.
Bad movie, Rays. What do you got, buddy?
What do you have?
Bad movie. Well, like I said, I didn't put Human Centipede on my list because, like I said, I didn't see it, so I wouldn't know where to rank it.
Right.
But I didn't see
Good
this
push.
movie either. But just the fact that it's a sequel means it's got to be worse than the first one, and that's Necromantic 2. They made another one.
You get two of them on there? What, you're really against this thing?
Very against it. But yeah,
Yeah,
just the
Necromantic
fact that it can't possibly
2.
be as good as the first one, and the first one is a piece of dog crap, then
Hmm.
no,
Harsh.
Romantic
it's bad.
2. I mean, it's a hardcover. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I wanted to get Chase to look it up, so
I'm looking it up now. There we go. We can show this. It's a little blood
Okay.
and gore, not too much.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
Necromantic
Necromantic
2.
Oh my lord.
Interesting.
yeah.
Alright. Just
Considering the
chopping
first one
somebody
made
up.
me sick, I looked at the sequel, and said, "Yeah, nah, I don't think so."
Necromantic 2. Okay.
I feel sick to my stomach from the
1991.
other movie.
Oh shit, we got a luau shout out.
Luau. Hey,
Oh,
Luau,
man.
how you doing, buddy?
Uh-oh, you gotta give him
Appreciate you coming.
Been a while. All right.
Appreciate you coming. Luau.
Let's see. And with that, you know how we do. We flush with cash. Thanks once again, man, for hanging out with us for an all-new Barbarian Horde Variety Show. Let's flush it.
A flush with cash.
We
appreciate
that,
you,
man. Thanks for stopping by.
I want you to know Dumb and Dumber was on my list, and I did replace it with Watership.
As one of your favorite movies.
No, it was one of the movies I hated.
I
Replaced
see.
it with Watership Down.
So we're currently doing movies we hate or think stink, and ones we like. I think everybody should go watch.
And then we're mixing it up, so we're really confused. So people don't know is this one we like or not. I'm not sure.
Depends
Okay, well,
on when
we're
you
on the
pop
likes
Doesn't
now.
matter.
We're back on the likes. Okay.
Our last likes.
Our last like. All right, my turn. So one of my favorite movies, if not my favorite movie of all time, and I can remember where I was when I saw it, The Crow. I went to this is one of the few movies I actually did go to see on the very first day, and I was in
You owe me
line.
$50.
What's up?
The Crow.
And in line, when I was in line for the movie, meeting my friends, Stephen King was in line behind me. And I tried to get his
Stephen
autograph,
King.
and he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't hear of it. He said they might start a line. So anyway, but it was an awesome movie. I loved it. So very cool. It was 92, I believe. So
Okay.
I was in high
And
school.
you still haven't seen the new one.
And I still haven't seen the new one. And this goes. I don't want him to ruin it. Okay, let's put it that way. I'm not trying to get him to ruin
I
it.
haven't ruined it by
was
the
Huh?
Yeah.
with all the
It
sequels
was-
they put out in the TV show.
I didn't watch
They
any of
haven't
it.
ruined
The
it
only
yet.
one I've
I
ever
mean-
seen is the original Crow. I've never seen the Crow 2 or any of the other crap because there was only one Crow and he died. So there you go.
One of my
That was the whole
godsons, who's
idea.
a firefighter now, is actually named Draven.
Brandon Lee was going to be awesome. People didn't know. People, he was going to be a breakout star and didn't work out. So
What'd you think
there
of
go.
Rapid Fire?
What?
What did you think of Rapid Fire?
What is that?
Rapid Fire.
A movie?
Brandon Lee
It's
movie.
the other Brandon Lee movie.
I never saw it.
Because, you know,
I
he's
didn't know
such
he
a
did
big
another
star.
run. This was before Crow, I assume.
Yeah.
I was going to say the one after Crow didn't work out. So,
Yeah, it was actually after they just kind of threw his corpse around.
right.
They're like,
Yeah,
hey,
it's kind of
Casper, come here.
Bernie situation.
It was a Weekend at Bernie's type thing. That was a good movie. I should have put that on my favorite. Anyway, so there was not enough room. All right, well,
Rapid
there
Fire.
you go.
There you
The
go. If
Crow.
you want to see more Brandon Lee, that's the only chance
Rapid
you got.
Fire.
Okay, I'll have to go check it out then.
That was
Anyway.
so sad.
It was very sad. Very, very sad. All right, Chase.
All right, good movies. I just got two to choose from because I wrote an extra.
He got an
All-time
extra.
favorite. Oh man, it's hard between the two. I'm going Full Metal Jacket. Love that movie. I've seen it so many times. I've got it on Blu-ray, DVD. Hell, I still
Dark.
might actually have it on
Dark.
VHS. A little dark.
A little dark.
There was some comedy in there.
Was it? What was the
Sprinkled
funny
in.
part? What was your favorite funny part? Where they beat him with soap?
Come here, I got it.
They beat the fat guy with soap? That was funny. I enjoyed that part.
Well, he showed him his friend. He was sleeping. And he tilted him with the hat. That was some good stuff.
It was good. It was just dark.
When he got
I
his
mean,
camera
it's like-
stolen. When he- that was
That's a
an
good movie.
intense movie. From
It really
beginning
was.
to end. And yeah, I really love that movie. Coming from not most of my family military, so it's almost like military background. I love everything about it. I never
That's
went
cool.
in the military. Mom wouldn't let me. I tried.
Hmm.
She wouldn't let me go in the military.
He's like, no, you go with heavy metal.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll stick with
I tried to
metal.
put mine in the military, But where he wanted to go, they told him he was too tall to do what he wanted to do.
You're too tall, son.
Too tall.
He wanted a fighter jet or something. I don't even remember what he was
Oh,
talking
right.
to
You
them.
wanted
They
Air
said,
Force?
no, you'll never because you're too tall. And he's like, I'm not joining. I'm like, what?
Air Force and NASA are the
It was Air. It would be Air Force, yes.
Uh,
Yeah, the Air Force.
Interesting.
Can't fly planes? Well,
I'm out.
I'm
Yeah,
out.
that's it. He was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. But they told me he was too tall.
Came out in 94. Okay. Damn, that was a while
Yeah.
back. All right. Very cool.
All right.
All right,
I'm
last
good with the
favorite
jacket.
Not for
movie.
you.
Yep, good movies. Last
Those
good
are
movie.
Last favorite movie for this would be Rockstar.
Okay.
Marky Mark. I loved Rockstar.
It was a good movie.
Jennifer
It was a good
Aniston.
They drove the Batmobile in that, so I don't have a bad thing to say about it.
I loved that
It
movie.
drives
That,
the Batmobile. I'm like,
like I said, I have, I mean, Grease is probably my all-time favorite movie, but yeah, Rockstar, I've seen that movie so many times. I just love that movie.
Chase,
I
did
wasn't
you-
a
did you
Marky
enjoy that
Mark
movie, too?
fan when he was Marky Mark
I'm
at all.
trying to
He didn't
find-
sing what kind of music I listened to. He was too,
The movie database.
it just wasn't what I was
Poppy.
into.
It's pop.
But watching him in
Poppy,
Rockstar, yeah, I like
Okay, I
older
remember now.
Mark Wahlberg.
did you? They had a backstage prank they played on him.
Mhm.
Did you see that one?
No, I don't think so.
I think it was on the bonus stuff for the on the
I
DVD.
have the bonus one. I don't know if I probably have watched it at some point.
Yeah, like he's getting on stage and they obviously they lip sync the songs, and when he's getting ready and they were getting ready to actually do the scene, when they were pumping the music in, it was actually the Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch is what they started playing.
Oh.
Ah,
Yeah, because he
that's
said he
funny.
would never like truly sing again, like do
Yeah.
music like that.
Yeah,
But
they
yeah,
just
I
kinda-
love that movie. It's supposed to be loosely based on Judas Priest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have read
Interesting.
that so many times. Loosely based, the lead singer kind of premises of how things happened and all of that. I don't see it, but that's what they say.
Interesting.
And
That
his
does
Judas
raise some
didn't have anybody but Rob. Yes.
Considering what I know about Judas Priest, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but I'm
There's some
pretty sure they
confusing
said it was
things there.
Judas Priest because I didn't see it at all.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Well, good movie. Good movie.
it's
All
great.
right, Race.
Love the movie.
Okay,
There you go, my
well,
friend.
for my top spot, I picked a movie, and this is a movie that it's not my
Okay.
favorite, but I can say it's one of the best movies ever made because I've always heard I love this movie or I haven't seen it. I've never heard I don't like this movie.
Well, hold your horses. You never know. Go ahead.
It's The Princess Bride.
Oh, okay. That's a good call.
Yeah, see?
I've heard of this song. I've heard of the movie. It's a good movie. This is shocking. But yes,
Never seen it.
it is a great movie.
Exactly. It's
What?
either a good
Never seen
movie or haven't seen it.
Nope.
Just for
How
simple.
have you never seen it? It is a classic.
Yes,
From
it is.
1987, The
Classic.
Princess Bride.
It's a good movie. Chase. You really should
Okay.
see.
I mean, you can't
Is that the one with
you
Andre the Giant?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
It's got
I
probably
have
one of the
seen
most
it. Still never seen
quotable
it.
movies ever, honestly. Like there
There
are
he is.
multiple quotable
Oh, yeah.
things in the movie.
Yes, yes.
All right. Let's see if I can
It's worth
pop
it.
this up to.
It's not that
spark
long of
some-
a movie, Chase. I mean, it's not like it's going
Spark
to
your
take too much of
memories.
your time.
It's got freaking Columbo in it. Come on.
Princess Bride. I remember now. Okay, I remember.
So
this
you have
guy in
seen
the
it?
movie. Yep, I've seen it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a great movie.
So obviously he's not a fan because he didn't remember. seeing
Yeah, I guess it's not that
Yeah, I
memorable
don't
for you. I'm
remember
sorry to
that.
hear that.
Princess
Huh?
That's weird. That says more about you than it does the movie. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Chase.
can't trust
Okay,
people
well,
that
when
don't
that's
like
the
the
movie, I'm not definitely picking that out when I go to pick out a movie.
Well,
It's definitely
no,
not
that's
that
how I
covered.
felt when it came out. Then I watched it.
Yeah, that's just not up my alley, man.
Well, it's kind of a love story, but not really. I mean,
yeah,
you know.
well,
Don't you have a softer side, Chase? I mean, come on.
I think I got forced to watch that probably by my parents. They wouldn't take my
Oh,
stupid
Lord.
sister to the movies, and I got stuck watching this crap.
See,
probably
you found
positive.
somebody that didn't like it, Ray. So you tempted fate. Look what you did.
That was a garbage
Look
movie.
what you did. See, I don't know. I can't hang with that. You know. Silliness.
I'm sure Andre was a great actor too. Oh, no. Yeah, big great actor.
Well, he
on,
played
man.
his part. He was a big.
He was supposed to be a big
Doofus.
Part of the Goon Squad.
Big
He's part of the
doofus.
Goon Squad.
Yeah, he
He
was
was
a giant.
supposed to be that.
He's legitimately in the Goon Squad because he even says, "I'm in the Goon Squad." So there you go. That's his part. Mm. Anyway, all right. Well, such as it is. All right. Who's next here? That's me, right? So now we're on
the
crap movies,
last of
last
the worst, right?
the last of the worst. Okay, so oh, excuse me. I'm not. There probably be a lot of people that agree with me. I wasn't going to say this, but The Last Jedi. Why they had to do this to one of the best movie franchises in history, to take the second to last movie and send some other bozo director in there that didn't know what the hell he was doing and decide, I'm going to ruin this entire thing. And then they try to bring it back and they couldn't do it. They just absolutely couldn't do it. So for people that don't know, it's the second to last Star Wars movie. Horrible. Absolutely horrible.
I will say that was the last Star Wars movie that I watched. Yeah.
You didn't watch the last one? Yeah, what's his name? Try to bring it
My
back,
name
but there's
is-
only so far you could go. There's no way to really unwrite
I
what
was
that
kinda
guy
like,
wrote.
yeah.
Killed
I'm
my
not going
father.
back
I'm
there.
prepared to die.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was not going to do it, but I said, man, let's go ahead and do that. So, horrible movie. All right, Chaster. We got my
Oh
friend.
man, I gotta think of a beloved movie to hate on this.
You don't have to. I just.
Well, I know my
Movie,
last
did I
one
pick
is
a
gonna make
beloved
people
movie?
upset.
Really, Last Jedi? You think it's anybody that agrees with, disagrees with me here?
Well, I liked it. I didn't think it was
Did
that
you?
bad.
It was horrible.
It
He
was Star
ruined
Wars.
It was
Some people
terrible.
like all Star Wars no matter what.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's
It's
Star
hard
Wars,
to
man.
take one of the main characters, and they wrote that Asian girl, out of the last movie. That's how bad.
I mean,
the
it
guy-
wasn't Rogue One or anything. It was.
No, Rogue One was great.
Yeah, Rogue One was awesome.
It was amazing.
You know, it's funny because I hear a lot of people say they don't like that. They don't
What,
like
Rogue
that.
One?
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones. One of my
Yeah,
favorite
and
ones.
other people say it's their favorite, but I've heard a lot of people say they don't like that one.
I loved
It
it.
was okay.
See, over.
What?
Good movies. Overrated
It was great.
Good movies.
Hmm.
I've seen it.
I'm gonna go. Bad movie. Escape from Los Angeles.
You didn't like that one? That was good.
Are you kidding me? There's Escape from New York or nothing.
Eh.
Oh yeah. Escape
We're
from
gonna.
New York.
Oh, death basketball. If I don't make this shot. I mean, that movie stunk. It was
Let me
so
surf
bad.
on an
It's just
airplane.
because you know you couldn't have made the shot, Chase. You know you couldn't have made that shot.
He's all one-eyed Willie. You're gonna
One-eyed
shoot this
Willie.
basketball
One-eyed
and then across the half court. Come on, man. That
Yeah,
movie is
that
so
was
bad.
tough.
I mean, the first one,
I loved
great.
it.
I love the first one.
First one is
Taxi
amazing.
Driver,
and-
you know,
yeah,
it's
the
it's
second
so
one.
good. Ah, so bad.
Ouch.
Should have never made part two.
Well, there's a lot of part twos that are not great, so I mean,
No,
you're not surprised.
Who was that?
There's a
Kurt
lot
Russell?
that are good.
Kurt
Gremlins
Russell.
too. That was good.
Snake Plissken.
Snake
Snake
Plissken.
Plissken.
I thought you was dead. So, yeah, there you go, man.
All right.
Escape from L.A.
All right, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I
Time
hate
to ruin a
this
classic.
movie.
Time
This
to ruin a
movie
classic.
I have tried to watch multiple times. My son said he will not watch it with me anymore because I don't know what they're saying and he won't tell me. And that is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh no! Oh
Come
no!
on.
Are you serious?
100% serious.
Oh my God, I love that
And he
movie.
won't watch it with me anymore, and I don't know what
all
they're
of
saying.
them, all three were good.
How do you not know what they're saying? Are you watching it in Spanish?
You're watching
You can't understand Johnny Depp?
Depp? I don't know what
the
Johnny
feed from
Depp's saying.
Bangladesh.
I'm like, what is he saying? You know,
He sounded the same as when he was on trial there. He sounded exactly like when he was
no,
on
no, no.
trial. I mean,
I'm a Johnny Depp fan from
yeah.
the TV series 21 Jump Street.
Oh,
Okay, you know, that's what I watched Johnny Depp in, or Freddie slaughtering them or something.
Jump Street.
But
no.
I just, oh my
come
God, I
on.
don't know what he's saying.
That's terrible.
Oh man, they were so good.
Everybody loves them.
All the movies.
I love
loved
the
it.
ride at Disneyland, but I just can't watch
Great
the movie.
movies.
It's a great movie.
The
Especially
two
the
guys
first
with the
one. I mean,
dog
I could
and
say if
everything.
somebody said they didn't like
So
the later
good.
ones, but the first
I
one
know,
was
and
great.
then his run, I don't know what that is, but you know.
Well,
They say he just acts like Keith Richards.
right. That's basically what it was. Keith
It's
Richards.
just freaking Keith Richards, man. It's just, yeah, man. So,
I don't understand Keith Richards either. So
Well, that's understandable. That's definitely understandable.
heck, when Ozzy's not singing, I don't know what Ozzy's saying either.
Also
You
true.
know? Sharon,
all the
that's
fire.
it.
Fire. Love the Pirates. Oh, man.
Oh,
All right.
Yep, you did ruin a classic. Ruin
He
another
was really
classic.
young in 21 Jump Street.
Well, I did actually pick the worst movie of all
I knew
time.
people weren't going to like it.
And this movie is Triumph of the Will.
Triumph of the Will.
Triumph of the Will.
Okay.
Triumph of the Will.
Never
Interesting.
heard it.
I never heard of it.
It was commissioned by Adolf Hitler. And
Oh, God.
God damn.
Let's try not to
You
get his pants
son
on
of a
tonight,
bitch.
okay? Let's not get his pants on
made
tonight.
to
So,
be,
No
The-
saluting, please.
it was supposed to be the
watch your hand gestures. Keep your hands now.
Okay. All right, there, Elon. I can't show
It
this
was
shit
the
on
movie
screen, man.
he was going to release
Don't show
upon
it, don't
his
show it.
triumph.
You get the idea. You get the
He
idea.
was so convinced he was going to win, he made a whole propaganda movie about the Nazis winning. And
I see.
Okay.
that's what that movie is. He commissioned it, and yeah,
Yeah.
it exists.
Funny, Triumph
Can you
of
watch
the
that on
Will.
Tubi also, Chase? So where are we watching this thing?
I don't even try.
If you want to watch it, you might have to subscribe to
Yeah,
a streaming
a
service
deep dive.
we're not
I was
familiar
gonna
with,
say,
nor do we have any interest in this
That's a hard one to find too.
dark web situation. You're going to have to do some. I can't help you.
Yeah. You better have a VPN if you're searching it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting put on lists if you
Yeah,
watch
I
it
don't wanna-
online.
we don't want to get.
God, man.
Oh dear,
Hey, it doesn't get any worse.
that's a good point. I can see why. You're not going to get a lot of people disagreeing with you on that one. So
Hey, nobody
That does
nobody
it
disagreed
for
with
our-
any of my picks here. So
again, many of them were not ones we're familiar with.
Yeah.
So
no.
Interesting.
Trust me when I say you don't want to get familiar with it.
No, you don't. You definitely
So
don't.
that was our, not our like as a group, but our individual
No.
favorite and most hated that we think movies. And I'm sure we could come up with more, but that's what we got time for today.
Right.
And speaking of today, did anybody know today was National Croissant Day?
I knew
That's
that.
all.
You mentioned it earlier.
I'm mentioning it again for the people that are in the
The
chat.
people that are watching.
Raise. They might not have heard me.
I didn't
weren't
know.
even
I,
hearing it off
I remember I
screen.
showed up late.
Croissant Day. So chow down on a buttery, flaky croissant if you get a chance.
Unless you're gluten free like myself, and you can't. You know what I mean?
You
So
could
it's a
just
big tease
Don't
otherwise.
smell it. You could just
Sniff it.
Don't smell it.
sniff it. Give it a good
If
sniff.
you
Listen,
see someone
I
at
would
the next
not
table
be
that is wearing
happy.
croissant, sniff it.
croissants.
I would not be happy if I walked in to buy croissants and there was one man there sniffing them all.
Why did it say
I would
sniff
not
them
want
all?
those croissants.
Individually, just sniffing each one? Like,
Honestly,
you trying to figure out which one you're going to pick there, buddy? Nope, just
honestly, I go anywhere to buy something, and there's like a man in there sniffing them all. I'm not gonna go in and buy it. I don't care what it is.
Man, I really want that Chase, but he just sniffed it and put it back. I don't know. Something shady going on. I hate croissants. No, come on. What about a croissant sandwich from Burger King? Sausage croissant with the cheese.
Savory or sweet is what people should ask. Savory or sweet?
Croissant.
Yeah.
Man, I do what we call chicken turnovers, and I use croissants. You do like a shredded chicken with cream cheese and pimento, little tomato pimento.
I'm lactose intolerant. Sounds like big trouble for me. Like you're really adding things together. That's big trouble for me. Thank you for that.
Lactose. You can't eat anything.
I can't eat anything. Dirt. I basically eat dirt. If you're wondering how I lost all this weight, I can't eat it.
I got a banging recipe. I'm actually about to film this one. It's like a Ritz cracker. You take a pickle chip, which is just a pickle, just a slice of pickle.
Yeah.
And then you put some Munster cheese on top. And you bake it. You bake it for 10 minutes. That's it. And then when it comes out, you put everything bagel seasoning on.
No,
My God. Cool. Oh my God, they're so good. But I'm gonna shoot the video, put it on my on my channel, so you guys can check this recipe. Because I'm telling you, I did it once already. It was like, oh man, the next day did it again.
There you go.
Like, oh, it's too good of a recipe.
Good
Bacon,
stuff.
egg, and cheese croissant from Burger King. Yum. See.
There you go. Good stuff.
Buttery and flaky and just awesome. All right. What time are we rocking here?
It's getting late. Let's do our next hashtag here. And
I get this hashtag in. And since we'll just, I guess, stick to some variety. I got the top 5 highest grossing movies. And we'll start out with the number 1 highest grossing movie. Can anybody guess? Anybody guess?
Of all
highest
time?
Grossing movie of all time. Right now, as of today. Nope.
Avatar.
Bing, bing, bing. Avatar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He jumped on it fast. It made 2,923,706.
2 million? You mean billion?
2,923,706. There we go. I wrote this crap down. So 2 billion, but the 925,000. So 2,925,000 is the grand total.
Is that just from being like at the movie theater? Is that like for every all movie
box office?
Oh,
movie
okay,
theater.
okay.
Yep.
But global. It's global, right?
Globally.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So that was the highest, and we'll go from highest to lowest. I wouldn't call it the lowest, but so the next one in line in 2009, because that Avatar was what 2009. So in 2019, second up, Avengers. The Avengers.
Endgame,
2 billion.
Right? Or is the other one Endgame?
Wow.
2019, 2,799,439. So that's, I mean, really, I was kind of shocked by that one.
Which one?
No. Why Endgame? You didn't think Endgame made a lot of money? Of course.
No, I knew it made a lot of money, but like highest grossing movie, I'm like, oh, really?
No,
like,
second highest.
I mean, not a lot of people are into the whole, comic book.
They are. They are into
it.
Those movies draw a crowd when they drop.
They drive.
This, the third one, which was like, really?
Titanic,
okay.
Right?
Nope. This one, nobody's going to guess, but you had
Spider-Man.
already said, nope, you had already said it. And it was the first one.
Crow?
And it's the sequel to Avatar 2. I'm like, really? That's the third highest grossing movie of all time.
People love Avatar.
Yeah, they absolutely loved it. So it was another banger of a movie. $2
Mhm.
billion,
Mhm.
320 million, 250,000. That's
Mhm.
ridiculous. That is just.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I mean, I my money's in there. Why not?
Yeah, and that came out in 2022.
Mhm.
Not too long
really?
ago. Not too long ago.
And
I
not that
didn't
long
watch
ago.
any of the Avatar movies.
I only
Yeah,
watched
you're
the
missing
first
out.
one. It actually
yeah.
caught fire while we
First
were
one was
watching
great.
it, so they gave us tickets to go back later, and
Dear.
we never went back. And then we went back and seen something else.
By the time you went back, it's just like, oh well, shit.
Yeah.
All right, number 4 on the list, which was made in 1997, and you had said it already. It was
Spider-Man.
Titanic. It was
Oh, Titanic.
Yep, another $2 billion movie.
Mhm.
$264
Yeah, that was a big draw.
That blew me
million.
away. Like,
That
how many
was that-
times
it was
did you go see a
$2
movie
billion,
where you know how it's gonna end?
264 million,
I saw it twice.
7,050.
I've only seen it one time, and it was not in the theater.
I saw it twice in the theater.
And the other one, the
I
last
love
one
the
on
song.
my list.
Oh,
Anyway.
I love the song.
Oh God! Put me in a room and lock me in it and play that song. Oh,
It's good stuff.
That's some torture.
That's I was gonna say that's torture.
I remember going to a Chinese restaurant one time, and I was like, "This song sounds familiar," and it was a Chinese version of Titanic. Honestly, and it was like, I didn't know that was a thing, but it was like
I was
playing-
actually at a friend of mine's house one time, and I'd like fallen asleep on the couch, and there was like an infomercial for all the greatest hits and stuff. And she said when that song came on, she said even in my sleep, my face just twisted up in disgust, and just like looked like I was furious until it ended, and then I just went back to normal. she was like, "Are you awake?" And like I was asleep the whole time.
I love that song. You guys are a big
2000
buzzkill.
Did you go get the soundtrack, play it on the way to work, do you?
I had it. I had the soundtrack there for a while. I played it over and over and over again. I loved it.
Karaoke's it all the time.
Yeah, I do. I'm sensitive side.
And this one pretty much shocked me. I couldn't believe it. But 2015, it is a Star Wars movie.
2015. It's the original.
Yeah.
It was the.
That was the
with Rain.
Force Awakens.
There you go.
Force
There you go.
Awakens.
Yeah.
Force Awakens.
Because you
It
know what?
also
We even
made
went to the
$2
theater to see
billion.
that.
$2 billion.
Well, it's a Star Wars
71
Well, I mean, it wasn't
million.
one of the
310,000.
prequels, so everybody was like, "Oh, we're gonna get the real stuff back." So everybody was ready for that, and then they freaking happened.
$2
The Force
billion
Awakens wasn't
movie.
bad. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. That's the second. The one movie after that is when it went south for sure.
Went a little south from there.
It went way south from there.
That's what I got for you for highest grossing movies of all time.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right, y'all. Oh, we got some hashtags in here. Let's see where we're at here.
Let's see.
You know, anybody put a
There we go.
hashtag in?
Purple
Oh, yeah.
Rain.
Yeah, they
We
did.
got Willow.
Hey, Willow.
Foodie.
Orange.
Jack Sparrow. Croissant.
Sparrow. Croissant.
Croissant.
You could do Willow. It's nice and easy.
Yeah, let's do Willow. That's a good movie.
Okay.
That was a great movie.
Hashtag Willow.
Did you remember? Did you ever see that movie, y'all?
I did.
Yeah, it was a
Did
good
you
movie.
see the newer series? Did you see that?
No, I never saw the new series.
It was
I don't like remakes. I've decided I don't like.
I don't
remakes.
like remakes either. Usually, very seldom is a remake good.
Yeah, it's usually disappointing. It ruins the source material for me.
Sometimes they're good, or almost like if they remake certain things, like A Star Is Born? And yeah, they've remade that movie like 4 times. Some of them are good, some of them are not.
You say Addams
Yeah.
Family was an excellent remake of the original.
I thought the Addams Family, yeah, but very seldom, very, very seldom.
Are you talking
More
about
times
that one?
it's
That
bad.
one with that girl? What's her Wednesday? The Wednesday show? Or are you talking about something
Yeah.
else?
Because she got that whole, the
the
Wednesday.
Is that what
Wednesday
you're talking
show.
about,
What do you- what do you-
That's the Wednesday show.
I didn't mean on Wednesday. I mean the show about Wednesday. Oh,
Wendy O show.
Wendy O show.
That lady was nuts.
You guys want to play to 5 some trivia?
We got about 7, 8, 9. We're a little over, but
Some people are misspelling Willow. It has 2 L's.
Yeah, I was
Okay?
Two
just going to
L's.
say that. I was,
so I need to put it on the
Willow has
screen.
2
Strange
L's.
Dog, it needs to go back, fix his. He only put 1 L.
Yep,
I was trying
1
to
L.
see, because it could be a typo, too.
There we go.
Maybe, but it's
It's like I got fat thumbs. I got fat thumbs. WILLOW.
L-O-W. There you go.
Not 0 W. OW.
W-O-W.
Oh no. Okay. Again.
Quit messing it up.
No, I just totally messed it up.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, I don't know. Yeah, it's already, what, 6:30 here, what, 9:30
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, we're
I was
probably.
just
we're
saying,
getting pretty
I knew we
tight.
had like
We
a
are.
little bit of time, so if they played a 5 or something, but
Let's see here. Okay, entries are coming in as we speak. All right. Let's go here and here. All
Let's-
right.
Well, let's find out what people are up to. See what
Yeah.
people
We'll
are
go
working on.
around go around the house, see what's going on with everybody. Thanks once again for hanging out with us, guys. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. It definitely helps us out in the algorithm, pushes the show to other people, and share to your multimedia platforms.
Mhm.
And we definitely appreciate hanging out with you guys. I know I have a blast, and we have a blast with you as well. Come hang out Saturdays. I do a show sometimes. That's kind of what I usually do. Maybe sometimes on Saturdays.
Occasionally.
But most of the time, I'm here on Thursday. So come hang out, 7 p.m. Eastern. All right. What do you got going on, Mama J? Anything cool?
well-
Anything cool?
Next month, you're going to get a video every day because I had so much stuff to film that, yeah, you're going to get a video every day. Bunch of different mystery box kind of things I've tried out.
Very cool.
Adorable still. I'm going to start the Kid Robot Simpson one. So, yeah. And some
Sweet.
other stuff.
Yeah,
Cool.
I just popped one of them like this past Saturday.
Oh, there you
There
go.
it is.
Cool.
Kid Robot. Yeah, the Simpsons Tree Hard.
Yeah.
thing. Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
So make sure you follow the links, everybody. Let's see. Try to drop them as we go. Mr. Ray's Chaos, what's you got going on, Mike?
What do you got going on, my friend?
I've got a lot of fun stuff coming up. I am happy to announce that I did get a bunch of comic covers, so the Wednesday
Nice.
videos are going to come back. But other than that, I post video every day. I'm getting ready to. I'm trying to figure out how to do the card packs that Mama J sent me, because while it seems like it would be really easy, it's also leaving Ray's alone with card packs of DC characters, and he kind of gets long-winded. So I'm trying to figure out if that's going to be one video or multiple videos. So, still working on that, but I've got some other fun stuff. One of the things I got coming is actually a bit of a mix, because tomorrow's video is kind of the last of my Christmas haul, and you
After
definitely
Christmas video. Nice.
Oh yeah, basically my entire month has been like showing off what people got me.
Nice.
You were
And I
spoiled.
saved the best for last.
Okay.
And yeah, so one of the things I got really didn't fit in with anything else, but between that and a mixture of some things that another YouTuber, Justin Fryborn, had done a video on, and I saw what he had and I thought they were awesome, and so I went out and got some of my own. That's another one that I'm kind of just trying to decide whether I'm going to break it off into 2 videos or just one, because there's 4 of them.
Oh God.
And yeah. So I've got a lot of stuff that I'm kind of like, how long-winded am I going to get?
Plenty would be my guess.
Very good.
Plenty, my guess.
And I got
If you
two.
haven't already, follow the
Mama
link
J's-
over there in the chat.
Yeah, Mama J did send me 2 Mega Metal card packs. And I'm
Nice.
thinking, well, that should be one video because I don't go as long-winded with music stuff. And I can't play the copyright music, so
Well, yeah, that's a bit of a bummer if you could
Can't
play
you
Yeah,
play
it
that
might be a little
bongos or
short
hum
there,
it or
but-
something like that? Can you hum it? Maybe hum the song. Maybe that'll be
Wait,
Nothing like heavy
he starts singing Winger or something.
good. Yeah, yeah.
You just say wait, and say start singing Winger or something.
No, well, I know that's White Lion. I know who it is.
Okay, I was about to say, oh my god.
I did know.
Mama J about to lay down the law.
All right, but good thing I knew the band, right? Good God,
You're about to
man.
get canceled here.
Gonna lose a metal card.
Okay. You're singing one band, naming another.
You're on thin ice. You put Rocky Horror in your
Alright,
work
man.
list. She's ready to
Very
Listen,
awesome.
Kip Winger
Pop.
and Michael Tramp were both very good looking, so you know.
Get them confused.
One's blonde, one's not.
Barbarian. I don't really got much going on, so I'm just gonna go right to Barbarian. I do have an AOK coming from my man, the Proper Popper.
There you
Sent
go.
me a little something, so I have no idea what it is, but I got that coming up. And this Saturday, I'm pretty booked, so I don't know if I'll do a show this Saturday. But if you haven't, go watch this past Saturday show. I ripped open a bunch of packs of cards, all kinds of cards from JKL, Mama J. We had metal cards, we had
Cool.
football cards, we had
Oh,
baseball
sports.
cards, all kinds of cards we were checking out
Fun.
this past Saturday. And I kind of just went through my kind of the favorite pops of last year. So I did like
Oh,
5 or
nice.
6 or 7 of them and just did some cool stuff like that. But go check it out.
Fun.
That's all I got. Morning brew, Funko review, some Saturdays. Depends on the time, but normally in the morning. So hit the notification bell. That's the best way to find out.
Right.
You know,
You don't have to
that's
worry
what's
about the
it.
time. It'll let you know. You'll
Wake
know.
up, check it out. If I'm on, come hang out. You never know who can stop by. Grab a cup of Joe. Let's talk Funko. What's going on with you? What's going on with you, Barbarian?
Well, I recently posted a video. I know it takes me forever, and so it had been a while. But I posted a video about some candy that I purchased from Sour Boys is the name of the candy, and it's from a YouTuber named Oopaville, and it was interesting. I don't like sour candy, and after I tasted it, now I know why, because I'm just not used to those kinds of flavors.
said
But
the apple was
it
pretty
was
good.
good sour candy. It was good sour candy. It just hard for me to handle. It actually brought tears to my eyes, that last one. So
A lot of
That was
fun
unfortunate.
faces on that video.
lots of fun faces.
No.
That's exactly right. But it was fun to do. I enjoyed doing the video. I hadn't done food videos in a while, but I got that, and then I opened a soda box that I got from Ralphie's Funhouse that I'm editing right now. So hopefully that'll be the next one. Yeah, I finally opened a soda box, so I got
Another
that.
Ralphie's box.
Another Ralphie's box finally, and then Mama J sent me a box. I opened that, and now I'm editing that one as well. There was a lot of stuff in there, so
And it's
I'm trying.
awesome.
Very cool.
It was all good. It was all really
Yeah,
good
she
stuff.
maxed
So
it out,
and I
dude.
definitely
They
appreciated
just need to
that.
be called Mama J's Awesome Boxes.
Yeah. It's
Well, I always call them fun boxes because I just try to make sure they're at least fun for you guys.
They were very fun. There was some cool stuff I hadn't seen before. So
Really blew me away.
anyway.
I was like, wow.
yeah.
Speaking of, did you ever figure out that thing that I sent you? Like I sent you
No,
a
I
message
didn't.
into
and you're not going to like this very much, but I threw it away, okay? Because it pissed me off. Because I tried. Here's the thing. Once you told me what it was, I was like, oh, I get it now. So I put the sponge in the thing, and then tried to put the legs on it, and it kept falling off. And then I put the thing, and then I finally I had it all set together just on this shelf right here, right underneath. It's a trash can. I bumped it one time. Everything fell off of it, and it all ended up in the trash can. And I just left it in the trash. And I kept the sponge, but everything else was in the trash can. I got the sponge still.
So
but
Sponge
everything
don't
else
have
is-
his pants. No
The
pants.
Sponge does not have his pants. He absolutely
SpongeBob,
doesn't.
no pants.
He's SpongeBob, no pants. Yep, that's exactly right. Now, everything else was cool, but that I couldn't help you with. I
Has
still
no
couldn't figure
arms.
it out. Even after you told me, I was like, "What is this thing?"
Had his little
ridiculous.
tie and everything.
I threw it all. It ended up right in the trash can here, and I threw throw it right in the garbage. So sorry.
Right.
Everything else was cool, though. I loved everything else.
Very awesome. All right. Let's see what the hashtag. We got 11 entries. Yeah, 12, 13, 14, 15. So one of you didn't hit it, but we'll give you let's see, we'll give you 10 seconds. Get that hashtag in. Willow. WILLOW.
2 L's.
2 L's. Willow. All right, you guys. We'll be right back after this. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody, and thanks once again for hanging out with us. Go. Strange dog.
All right, strange dog. Congratulations, my friend. If you're still here, we'll put the box up. I mean, the pop stack up, and we'll see if we can figure out. Colonel Mustard has been taken. Other than that, you're welcome to choose anything you'd like. Are you here?
He is here.
Great. Now, part 2 of the story, which would you like to hear? This is the even more important part of the story.
Which item would you like?
He's a huge wrestling fan, and I don't think he collects the collector cord boxes. You should go for that Venom Luchador, bro. Yes. It's not the... Yes.
I'm not sure that's...
What?
Here, yes. The Dude Soda.
The Dude Soda. I gotcha. Sounds like a
Okay.
plan. Is he? Where is the Dude Soda? Make
The
sure I'm...
Dude. I don't see the Dude. Oh, there is that the Dude?
I think he's talking about the third
What's
one
the
over.
name? Oh,
from the
Umbrella.
third-
Yeah, the Umbrella Academy.
Umbrella Academy.
I
Oh,
think
that's the Umbrella
what he's talking
Academy. That's
about.
not the Dude now. That's not the Dude.
That's
No.
That's
Dude.
what is that guy's name?
I don't remember,
Right.
but he's from
Clarence?
the
Picture got
Umbrella
cut off.
Academy.
Is the picture cut off, or is that the tag thing is going over the name?
Tag's going over it right now.
It's Klaus.
Yeah,
Klaus.
Klaus.
It's Klaus. It's not the Dude. It's Klaus. If you want that one, it's fine. I just want to make sure you know it's Klaus. He kind of looks like the Dude, but you can call him whatever you want when he's yours. But I don't want to do the wrong thing. You still want Klaus? Or
Just write the Dude on the kit.
you want to
Send it
get some spray paint and spray paint his name on there? I can do that.
That a little whiteout won't take care of.
He said pop.
Pop.
The what?
Bro, pick something easy. Pick a Funko Pop. Not Pop.
You have to
There
tell
is-
us the one you
There's
want.
no Dude Pop.
He said no. Oh my god.
Any word on one of the labels will be fine.
Oh my god. Big head pop.
Pop.
Heck?
Big.
Which one is
head.
Big Hip Hop? I don't know
You
which
want
one. we're talking
Modoc?
about.
Okay,
Modoc?
yeah, he
No,
wants
Modoc.
Modoc.
That's what
Modoc.
you're getting.
what
Congratulations,
you-
you got Modoc.
Yep.
Is that what you're talking about? Modoc?
Big head
He's
pop.
got a gigantic
Modoc.
head. There's no doubt. Okay,
Yes,
well,
let's
I'll
go
go
with
with.
him.
I hope that's what it is, Modoc.
Modoc.
No luchador.
Congratulations.
Holy shit.
Okay, so we'll go with Modoc. If somehow you change, just text me and message me, and I'll figure
Yeah,
it
you
out.
better be
Yeah,
screamed.
see, he said, well, he
There it
said
is. All right. Modoc.
Modis, but I didn't.
Modis. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, I'll send you
Modis.
Modoc. I'll send you Modoc. It's fine. I got you. No problem.
Now you guys know how
Can
it feels
do.
to ask Bearded Barbarian a celebrity question.
Well, when the name is there, if the name was there, I'd have it figured out, right?
The guy
So-
that did that and chased a weasel and
All right. Well, very good. Well, we appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed our opinions.
Absolutely.
Well, most of our opinions on the movies. I'm sure you didn't care for Raises or Mama J's for the most part, because they were very.
Mine.
Well, yours were confusing because people hadn't heard of these things, and then Mama J picked all of people's favorites and said they were terrible. So that's all I'm saying.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the variety show. And don't forget to go sub up our guests. And if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. And if you're catching this on the rewatch and you're new to the show, hit a subscribe and a notification bell for future videos, future content like this. We're going to go ahead and head out of here. We'll see you next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern time for an all-new Barbarian Horde Variety Show. I think we're not even going to do the taglines anymore at this point. Barbarian, I don't know. It's got me.
Do we risk it? Do we risk
I
it?
don't think so.
Raise, can we count on you to bring us home?
Come on. You can play nice.
Oh, he was using talk to text. That's why he was having trouble.
I wasn't gonna.
Okay.
Apparently, I don't like the last message. Not gonna do that.
I was just gonna end the show, just
Have a good
old
night.
school style. All right, have a good night. Enjoy the kingdom, be the kingdom. Good hunting, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Catch you next time. It's an outro.